Well, welcome back to Wada. My name is Beast, and today we're back with, Clockwork Ley-Line, Daybreak of Remnants Shadow. Immediate thing I'm gonna say is today we're gonna be going for the next route, Fuhito-Route. Okay, we're gonna be fucking a principal. However, apparently this is already a point where the choices differ from what I picked. So there's new, like, longer new scene. However, before we look at that, I really need to show something off real quick. We just go to the title. Let's see if that is still a thing. Some reason when using the start button, the text box just is gone. Nothing works. And then if I open up here, as everything is here, I can't play anything, but it is here. Yeah, it is still there. It's just fucked for some reason. I was very confused when I started this because that was a thing. Thank fuck we have a save for the first option. But yeah, when loading, it appears to be just completely fine. Anyways, I'm really curious. Damn, I'm really curious now. I wonder how that dream ends. I'm gonna go take a look. Ignoring the appalled Mooka, I chase out the carriage. Why are you following me? I sure hope it isn't. Even Uno came along, huh? Well, the girl stayed behind, so I guess it's fine. At some point, the carriage had stopped, and Furia is exiting it, looking the happiest she's ever been. When I go to see what she's looking at, my knees feel like they're about to give. Hey, I came to pick you up, my princess. I know, me, Furia's in Furia's dream, riding on a white horse with a rose in his mouth and wearing white tights helps her out of the carriage. Ah, how beautiful you are. Your eyes are like stars twinkling in the night sky. Come, let's be happy together, my little kitten. Oh, calm down, Mitsuyoshi. It's merely a dream. This is Furia's dream. She seems happy about it, so it's not my place to complain. Say something even though it's a dream. Even for a dream, this is ridiculous. Is that supposed to be me? How did I get turned into that? I couldn't help it. I speak my mind knowing full well that it's a dream. Well, hello there, you three. Would you care to talk about how beautiful this world is? Me on the white horse shows off his sparkly white teeth and cheerfully talks to us. As much as I agree with you, it's still pissing me off when someone else is saying it. When it's someone else saying it. I don't know a me like that! As they say, curiosity killed the cat. Yeah, you're right. We saw something truly frightening. Truly turning our backs to the pumpkin carriage as if to escape from it. We return to where Mooka and the others are. Yeah, something similar happened. Though what was sucked out was my energy and willpower and other things more important than my blood.
なぜその結果を想像できなかったのですか？
Yeah. So that's why she stayed put. What a sharp one.
まあ、かぼちゃは置いておいてですね。
Yeah, let's forget about it. Nobody has any reason to disagree.
このミストはリストにあったモルフェイスの石ではないかと思います。
Back to skip.
次の選択肢に進みますか？
This one says grab Kotaro still.
ミッチー、助けて！
次の選択肢に進みますか？
Then they could still be awake apparently.
次の選択肢
Even
に
though that's
進み
just
ます。
straight up the wrong choice. Then I'm supposed to say Kurudani Maya, which is also just straight up the wrong choice. Then ask her if she's okay, which is the right choice.
次
I
の選
think.
択肢に進みますか？
Then what are you reading so intently?
次の選択肢に進み
Sumi-chan and Tsubaki will help
次の選
out.
択肢に進みますか？
Tell Mai that Sora is feeling homesick apparently.
次の選
I don't
択
know
肢
why.
に進みますか？
Are you alright?
次の選択肢に
Want me to take you there?
次の選択肢に進
I'm not gonna do anything to
み
you.
次の選択肢に進みます。
Then
次の選択肢に進みますか？
pretend to sniff Ushio.
次の選択肢に進みますか？
There's not a big difference, so I don't feel the need to do that. What Louis says is right, Heidi. Calm down for a bit.
反省しろ、この跳ねっ返り娘が。
あなたもです、ルイさん。
は？
そもそもあなたが何のためにホムンクルスなんてものを調べて
スキッ
いたのか
プモードを
きちんと説
スキップモードを
明し
開始します。
説明したらこの通りの反応でしたが。
当たり前でしょ。だってルイが死ぬなんてこと、死んでも大丈夫みたいなこと考えて。
And both of them are at fault.
次の
That's good.
選択肢に進み
Apparently here the thing is have a Magi remake it. Magi have orders of magnitude more magnitude more mana than the average person. Perhaps they'd be able to create a perfect homunculus that doesn't require mana to maintain. Have a Magi remake it.
いいえ、それでは主が変わってしまいます。
Just straight up the wrong fucking answer. Yeah, that wouldn't solve the problem.
村雲さんの魔石です。
And we
次
can
の
go
選
back
択
to
肢
Skipping.
に進みますか？
Here's, yeah, I'm
次の選
glad.
択肢に進みますか？
How did this happen?
次の選択肢に進み
I was trying to absorb Louis' mana.
マルクを吸おうとしていたのなら、気配が流れ込むのは変ですよ。
Well, I don't know why some of these are just straight up the wrong answers to things
もし
that
かす
don't
ると
have
以
anything
前
to
の
do
ミスト
with
のよう
the
な
girl in
問いかけ
question.
だったのではないでしょうか。ルイさんはミストの気配にとっさに抵抗したということですから。
Alright then.
次の選択肢に
よーし。よーし。では古賀くん、張り切って一緒にランプを探そうではないか。
It doesn't look like she's gonna listen to us, so taking her with us is probably the least troublesome
本
option.
当にそれでごまかせるんですか？
Not like we have a choice. I bet she'd wander off on her own if we left her here.
次の選択肢に
それも
Okay, so
そ
we're
うで
not
すね。
quite yet to new thing. Resigning herself to this decision, Mukuna, that we begin our search for the lamp with the principal.
次の選択肢に進み
Next up is... It's a robot! Isn't it really nicely made? It's a robot.
ロボット？
Yeah, the real principal's controlling it remotely. We're just taking it for a trial run.
そうそう。私はロボだよ。はあはあはあ。そうなんですか？びっくりしました。
Is there even a need to light out Oe anymore? Because her actually knows what the fuck's up with the mists at this point. I wonder if she actually believed it.
ところで慌てていたようでしたが
次の選
どう
択肢
かしたので
に
す。
進みます。
You couldn't have seen it coming.
次の選択肢に進
ミニつづら折り坂フヒト古賀充のニュー特作コンビ誕生なのだよ。
When did that happen? For some reason, she starts getting arrogant and laughs cheerfully. Having to foggy said, yeah, why? What's this about a new pair? I have no intention of pairing up again like this at all.
へえ、ニューコンビか。意外とお似合いかも。
お似合いですか？
うん、なんだかそんな感じ。ひなもそう思わない？
クミちゃんがそう言うとひなもお似合いな気がしてきました。
Very good fit for each other. What are these two saying? For starters, she's the principal and she's been shrunk down. This isn't even in the ballpark of compatibility. No, maybe she fits well on my head. What's wrong, principal? She suddenly clams up. However, I can feel small vibrations coming from her, trembling on top of my head. What exactly happened to her? Is there something concerning her? Hello? Or at the principal? Huh? What? Out of nowhere, she bursts into laughter. I'm not quite sure what she's finding so hilarious, but I don't see this stopping anytime soon. Is the thought of us working well together that funny? We get the laugh. It wasn't that funny, was it?
すごく笑ってるね。
Please give it a rest. Think of my head. Her cackling sees no end in sight, even as my head droops. It's only getting louder and louder, and I just want to crawl into a hole. Ema stares at me all the
あのさ、
while.
追いかけなくていいの？
Oh, right. Principal, it isn't time to be laughing. Good grief. I'm drained from her laughter, but there are other things more important than that right now. I have to chase down that lamp. At this rate, we'll miss our chance to corner it. Sorry about this. I've got to get going now. Thanks for the info.
あ、うん。
気をつけてください。
I will see it. I wanted to knock it off, but her guffaws continue. I run as fast as my legs will take me as the voice rings in my ears. And we're back to script.
次の選択肢に進みますか？
Or not. Damn it, because of you, we missed the opportunity to catch it.
それは申し訳ない。
She apologizes through her laughter, but this means I have no idea how sincere those apologies are. I sigh disbelief and survey my surroundings, but the lamp is nowhere to be found. Damn, we completely lost it.
困ったね。
Whose fault do you think this is? Anyways, let's head outside for
わ
now.
かった。それでは移動したまえ。
Being careful not to shake her off my head, I now sprint towards the courtyard. I forgot if I already said this in a video, but my chair is wrecked. He looks up at me and cries out several times, but then he suddenly darts off. This is all happening too quickly. I'm at a loss for what to do, so I simply watch him as he runs away. However, he comes to a halt and turns around to look at me. You want me to follow you? Seemingly understands what I said, makes a gesture resembling a nod, lets out a cry, and starts running again. Fairly confused, but I also don't know how to deal with the principal, so I obey. I run after him, being careful not to drop the principal, who I'm holding in my palms. Still, it's uncomfortable having something small both at my feet and in my hands. Not only do I have to be mindful of the principal, I also have to take care not to step on Ninomai. My first time having to pay so much attention while running. We soon arrive at the principal's office. Ninomai stops outside the door and stares straight at me. You want me to help me? Alright. Slowly open the large door while holding the principal in one hand. It's normally no big deal, but I have to be cautious with unconscious principal in my palm. He dashes inside the moment I open the door. Follow suit and enter the room. Ninomai wanders around my feet once I step inside. I talk to him as I take care not to step on him. That's dangerous. This time he sprints ahead and stops before a giant shelf. Approach and see that there's a large and deep ceramic dish. You taught me to wash her in this. That being said, this looks pretty expensive. Can I really use it? If I drop and break it, I'll be dead again. I'd ask the principal, except she's unconscious. Mai may be a friend, but he's still just an ermine. Okay, I get it already. His cries pressure me to make a choice. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and I don't have the time to be hesitating. Picking up the dish and trying not to drop it, either it or the principal, I place it on top of the desk. She'll catch cold if she's left like this, so I have her sleep on the desk for a while. She's still passed out, but I can see her chest moving up and down and hear her breathing. That comes as a bit of a relief, but her clothes are soaked in mud and really need to be taken care of. This is, oh. Mai calls out to me again, and this time a light is beneath a shelf with a tea set. On it, I see a pot next to some expensive-looking tableware. Is there already hot water in this? Then I'll fill that dish with it. Taking the pot and returning to the desk, I empty its contents into the dish. Faint white steam arises from it. This is okay. Stick my hand into it. The temperature's just right. Moving my hand, I roll up my sleeves and look at the principal. She's still fast asleep in her filthy clothes, and of course I can't wash her without undressing her. Though those clothes have to go regardless. But still, despite her current size, she's still a member of the opposite gender, so I am sort of opposed to taking off her clothes without her permission just because she's unconscious. Okay. Urged on by Mai, I steel myself. I just have to think of her as a doll. That's right. It's a doll. A doll. Take her off her hat and gloves and leave them on the desk. The buttons are hard to unfasten because they're so small, but I slowly undo them to remove her skirt. I feel like such a criminal, but if I pay it any heed, it's all over. Don't think about it, Mitsuyoshi. She's just a doll that looks very similar to the principal. Taking my time to remove her clothes and underwear, placing her into the dish of hot water while trying my best to avoid looking. There's probably supposed to be a CG here. It's covered in dirt because she was swept away by the wind and thrown into the ditch. I should try to clean her up as much as possible. Why it wasn't intentional, it was partially my fault as well. I'm sure under normal circumstances she'd wake up and be furious. I dressed her and I'm washing her after all. As much as I want to brainwash myself into thinking that she's a doll, her body has the softness and other qualities of a woman. I can't help but feel that when I move my fingers around to wash her, and it's off-putting. She lets the faint bones all the while. Hearing them makes me feel like I'm doing something bad, but I can't help but be restless. She's still not waking up. I've seen her naked and I'm bathing her. At this point, I really hope she doesn't wake up until I'm done. Oh, but it's the principal. Maybe she'd just laugh it off if she woke up in the middle of it all. As we continue cleaning her, Mai comes up to the principal and calls out to her. Trying to wake her up after seeing that she's still unconscious is nothing short of laudable. His ermine really cares about his owner, or rather friend. She opens her eyes after his repeated calls. However, she's still half asleep and hasn't grasped what's going on. For now, I'll stop washing her and stay quiet. The principal, still dazed, responds to Mai's voice. It's almost like they're having a conversation. Maybe something like how we were talking to each other before. But from what I can tell, they can understand each other on a much higher level. The principal's been nodding the entire time, but it looks like she's finally woken up a bit and slowly turns her head. My eyes meet hers. She seems to have realized that she's naked and that I was in the middle of giving her a bath. How are you feeling? Her thought processes have stopped at the sudden influx of information. It's to be expected. She woke up being naked with a man washing her body. But I'm sure she'll laugh it off like she usually does with her serious matters. What? Her face flushes as she shrieks as she tries to escape my hands. She then curls up into a ball within the dish and hides her bosom with her arms. My brain stops functioning at the unexpected reaction. I'm sorry. You were all dirty and I thought it'd be better to clean you up.
そうか。
My hopes are completely dashed. Why did I think it'd go any differently? In the end, she is a girl. There's no way she'd be okay with having a man see her naked body, even if she's been shrunken. I was being totally inconsiderate. I move my hands away from the dish and look away from the principal. It's getting awkward in here. I never imagined things would turn out this way. Because of her usual behavior, I didn't think things through enough. So I'm pondering what to do when Ninamai returns after having disappeared at some point in time. He has with him a towel and a change of clothes for the principal. Why did he manage to get find a set of doll-sized clothes? Amazing. Gotta think of it, the soiled clothes are gone too. Must have taken them away. What an intelligent Ermine.
おー、二の前くん。ありがとう。いろいろ迷惑をかけるね。
The principal starts changing into the outfit that Ninamai brought her. I turn my back to her so that I'm not watching. To be honest, I didn't know what to do with the dirty clothes anyways, nor do I know what to do with the naked principal, so there's a huge load off my back.
古賀くん、どうやら迷惑をかけてしまったようだね。
She goes out to me a few minutes later, apparently finished dressing. Turning around, I see her in a fresh set of clothes. Nah, it wasn't really any trouble. It's my fault that you fell into there.
君のせいではないよ。私がしっかり捕まっていなかったからだ。
She seemed much more mature than usual. And she's trying not to look me in the eye. It's throwing me off my stride and can't relax.
さっきの、忘れてくれたまえ。だから、さっきのことだよ。
Okay. Her embarrassment is infectious and I'm starting to feel my cheeks burning. She's obviously referring to my bathing her. It's not something I want to be conscious of, so, that would be for the better. Yes, I'm wrong.
いや、君のズボンも濡れているではないか。
Oh, right. Her pointing it out reminded me. I entered the ditch in order to save her, so my pants are dirty too. Please slip my
着替え
mind.
た方がいいのではないのかね。
Nah, as much as fine. It's not a big deal. I'll change later.
そうかね。
Yeah, if you're done, let's get back to looking for the lamp. Pick her up and put her back on my head. She adjusts her position to sit comfortably and grabs onto my hair much less tightly than earlier. I'll be careful not to drop you this time.
私も落ちないように気をつけるよ。
Please do. I say that, but it's difficult when she's acting out so out of character. What should I do about this? As I'm thinking about it, Ninamai walks up to me.
おお、二の前くん。分室に戻るのだね。
He nods in response, but he still appears to be worried. His love for his own is truly deserving of praise.
私を心配してくれたのは嬉しいが、今度は分室から出てはいけないよ。
Ninamai leaves the room with a cry and a nod. Evidently, he can make his way back by himself. Is there anything he can't do? Let's get going then.
ああ、そうだね。
Her lack of enthusiasm is jarring, but we have to find that lamp. It wasn't anywhere in the courtyard. What are the chances of it still being outside?
校舎内で追い回されたのだから、外にいるというのは
次の選択肢に
可能性の一つ。
を開始します。
Let's keep searching there for a while longer then. I spent so much time that it bugs me, but it's on the safe. But it's to be on the safe side. If it went outside and it's not in the court, if it went outside and it's not in the courtyard, then the next best bet would be the quad. Exiting the building while being mindful of the principal in my head, I start running.
次の選択肢に進
We arrived at our destination, but the lamp doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps our way of thinking was wrong to begin with, and it's still inside the school. As I glance around, I can feel the principal fidgeting. It's probably a bad idea for her to be moving so much. I wouldn't want you to be I wouldn't want you falling off my head again. So how about I carry on in my
ポ
pocket?
ケット？
It'd be much harder for you to fall out of there.
いや、ここがいい。
Point to the pocket on my uniform as I tell her, and she responds in a faint voice. She then pats my hair with her small hands. She's a bit ticklish. Her energy hasn't returned yet. Was falling in the ditch that traumatic for her? Are you sure about that?
うん。
Alright then, you can grab on more tightly so make sure you don't fall off again.
気をつけよう。
Try to be more careful on my end
う
too.
ん
My negligence played a role as well, and I want to prevent her from experiencing anything like that again. I warned her about it, but I want to start sprinting again, but then she gently yanks at my hair.
古賀くん。
What's the matter?
私としたことが、まだ、礼を言ってなかったね。
Really?
ああ、そうだよ。ありがとう。
Hear a soft, embarrassed voice from above. On top of that, it feels like she's making quick, repeated tugs at my hair. It's probably to hide her embarrassment, and it makes me feel ticklish. Basically, she's acting very differently from what I'm used to, and I'm at a loss as to how to handle it. Any time, it honestly wasn't a big deal.
そうか
Yeah, so please just act like yourself.
いつも通り
Yeah, more like, ha 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 ha, you know. That wasn't the best explanation, but I don't think I can take much more of
つ
this.
まり、古賀くんはいつも通りの私が良いということかな
Yeah.
まあ、
But I hurt her feelings by saying that when she wasn't in that apologetic mood. I feel sorry for a moment, but it's broken by her surprisingly energetic response.
今まで通りだね
Helps a lot if you do.
そうしよ
I can hear a bright cheerful voice that I'm accustomed to from above. It still sounds obviously fake, though. Like she's obviously forcing herself a bit. That alone is enough to make me feel relieved. It's not outside anymore.
スキップも次の
There we
選
go.
択
We
肢
can
に
skip
進
again.
み
まあ、ちょっと居心地が良かったのだがな。もう割とは。
Oh, there we go.
ま
I
あ、
know where we are
ちょ
now.
っと居心地が良かったのだがな。もう割とは残念だな。
I'm pretty sure I can't support you when you're that big.
なるほど。それはもっともだね。じゃあ、名残惜しいが仕方ない。
She climbs off me and straightens up. My head feels a whole lot lighter now.
次の選択肢に
それは実に正直なそれは実に正直な答えだね。
I again know where we are. You told me to be honest, didn't you?
ああ、そうか。
There you have it. If you hadn't, I would have chosen my words more carefully, probably.
実に君らしい。それならば、もう少し君を頼りにしても構わないだろうか。これからも学園のために働いてくれないかねということだよ。迷惑だろうか。
セーブメニューです。
Now
セ
this
ーブしま
here
す。セーブ
is
しました。
the next split. That doesn't sound like the principal I know.
どういう意味かね。
Well, normally you would be more forceful about it.
そんなことはないぞ。
I'm saying this because it totally happens.
まあ、そうか。
Really?
自分ではそんなつもりはないのだがね。そんな風に思われていたのか。気をつけよう。
She seems to have become lost in her thoughts. It's a rare sight. She was never aware of her own pushiness or self-centeredness. Huh. Anyways, you don't have to worry. I'll keep helping out the school.
では、期待していることにしよう。
You all exit the library as the principal and I continue talking. Episode Fuhito. The next day. Fortunately, the bureau didn't get any visitors today, so we won't have to deal with another miss so soon. Muko and Umaru are both relaxing. Meanwhile, Murakumo is away, presumably because Sumi asked him to do something.
ミッチー、お疲れ
Yesterday was a real fiasco.
でも貴重な体験ではなかったのですか？
Only because it wasn't your problem. It was certainly a value experience, but I wouldn't exactly leap at the opportunity to do it again. Ended up seeing a different side of the principle, but I'm probably better off not recalling it.
さっきのは、忘れてくれたまえ。
Naturally thinking that made me remember it. My thoughts are interrupted by the PA system's chime. Momo's voice comes from the speaker. Oh, it's Momo.
そうだね。何かあったのかな。
今まで風紀委員長自ら放送するということはありませんでしたが、重大な何かでしょうか？
Must be truly a truly grave situation. Koga-kun, the principal, wanted to have tea with you. The fuck? The unexpected voice had me instinctively bracing myself. Even though we resolved the mist incident yesterday, it would seem that something is happening today as well. If it's coming from Momo herself, it might be really bad. は？What？
俺とミッチー？
何かしたのですか？
I don't think I did.
俺も全然心当たりないよ。
I can't think of any reason for her to summon us, but Momo definitely said our names. And she wants us to go straight to the principal's office. Muko looks at us dubiously, but even if she makes that face, I really have no idea. Well, we should go.
そうだね。呼び出されたんだもんね。
二人ともお気をつけて。いろいろと。
You don't need to tell us that. Umaru and I anxiously head over to the principal's office.
とんでもない大事件が起こった。すでに事件は起こっていたのだよ。
The moment we step into her office, the principal shouts at us with a grave expression on her face. It's so sudden that I don't know what to make of it. But it's rare for her to look so serious, so it might actually be something terrible.
どんな事件なんですか？
その前に一つ確認しておくことがある。
Check. Principal looks straight at me. I've never seen her with such a serious expression before. I return her stare. Must be really important for her to be making that
古
face.
賀君、君は記憶力はいい方かね？
No, not particularly. I'd say I'm about average.
しかし小さな頃に夏祭りに行ったことくらいは覚えているだろう？
Well, I guess.
そうか。
Principal nods solemnly at my answer. What was the purpose of that question? What about the terrible
それ
incidents?
ではその夏祭りについてできるだけ詳細に話
She's
したま
just
え。
really in the fucking mood for a summer festival. That's gonna be the case. What? I have no idea what's going on, but it looks like it must be related to the case somehow. I should take it seriously and try to remember. I think the ones I went to most often was the one at the shrine near my house.
ほうほう。で、それはどんな感じだったかね？
There were various booths, and I think there was a small portable shrine as well. At the end, the kids would all draw raffle tickets.
へえ、くじ引きってなんだか珍しい感じ。
Yeah, that's why I remember it well. There were a bunch of prizes you could win.
いいな。
I wonder if they still do that. I'm gone recently, so I don't know. After listening to my story, the principal nods and begins conversing with Nina
や
Mai.
はり間違いないと思うかね。父、いやいや、くじ引きくらい他の神社でもある。じじゃあやっぱりあの話はじ。
The two of them talked to each other, nodding several times. I saw the spectacle many times yesterday, but watching it from a calm perspective feels odd. Then again, I've witnessed Ninamai's advanced skills firsthand, so I can't exactly call this strange.
古賀くん
Yes. The principal finishes their conversation and looks up at me with that same serious expression.
もう一つ質問をさせてくれ。
What is it?
その神社で一番目についたのは何だった？
The most prominent... Something does come to mind. There was a huge camphor tree inside, I guess.
なんだと？では、やはり間違いない。
Huh? The principal suddenly pats her hands to her head and collapses onto her desk. It's so surprising that Omuro and I instinctively glance at each other. What's the big deal about a camphor tree?
こんなに近くにいながら全く気づいていなかったとは。
What's going on?
説明してもらってもいいですか？
The principal lifts her head back up and takes out a toy ring from her pocket. The ring looks old and worn, not something you'd expect her to be carrying.
古賀くん、この指輪に見覚えはないかね？
The principal holds it out for me to see. I stare at it for a while, but nothing comes to mind, and I shake my head. No.
そうか。覚えていないか。それも無理はない。もう10年ほど前のことだからね。
Did Michiro give her a ring so he doesn't know? The principal seems a bit disappointed. However, she slowly stands up, making her way over to me and suddenly grabs my hand tightly. Huh?
古賀くん、10年前、君はその神社のお祭りで私に出会っているのだよ。
What?
そして寂しく一人っきりでお祭りに来ていた私と一緒に遊んでくれて、このおもちゃの指輪をくれたではないか。
What?
子供とはいえ、あれはプロポーズだったのだ。私はしっかり覚えているぞ。
What the fuck's happening now?
へ
Eh? What? Both Kotaro and I immediately shout in disbelief at the sudden
ー。
development.
そうだったのミッチー。
What? No! Huh? I don't remember anything like that at all!
でも学園長は。
I dig through my memories once more, but I still can't remember. Something like that happened, you'd think I'd remember at least a bit of it.
君にとってはお祭りで見知らぬ近所の子と一緒に遊んだくらいの感覚だったかもしれないね。だけどね、あの時初めて祭りというものに行ってたった一人で心細かった私にとってはとても大切な思い出なのだよ。
Hold on, that implies that she is roughly the same age as him. Possibly younger even. Yet she's already a fucking principal at a school. Well, now I need to fucking look up something on fucking VNDB. Jesus Christ, why is suddenly have 5 messages? Oh, that's why. Work Ley-Line VNDB. I don't know why I did that. The principal, still holding my hand, earnestly tells her story. She has a peaceful smile on her face as recalls that event.
いい話ですね。
Woman with tears up a bit and the principal nods, though looking back nostalgically. Hang on a minute!
なんだね。
I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but I really don't remember anything like that at all. I'm sure that if I proposed, I'd at least have a vague recollection of it. Of course, I'd be troubled when she's including me in a completely unfamiliar story. Besides, if she mistook me for someone else, it'd be trouble if she met the real deal later on. The principal frowns at my response and releases my hand. Seeing her like that makes my chest hurt a bit, but it's better than see things set these things straight. Talking is hard. It's been a fucking bitch all day for some reason, and I don't know why.
そうか。やはりでは 私が一人で誤解していただけだったのだな。
Yeah, you got the wrong person.
人違いなのでは
I thought she finally accepted the truth, but it was wrong. Despite my denial, she won't let go of her
ない。
theory.
君は当時の私のことをおそらく男の子だと思っていたのだ。だからプロポーズの自覚もないのだ。君の中ではたまたまお祭りに来た子と一緒に遊んだだけの記憶だから印象も薄いのだよ。
Really? Can't help but fault her persistence.
それともそんなことは絶対になかったと君は言い切れるのかね。
Well, I mean, I can't say it 100% didn't happen. Although I don't remember, it's possible I really did just forget.
学園長、いいですか？
おう、どうしたのかね、カラスマくん。
気になることがあるんですけど、どうしてお祭りの男の子がミッチーだって分かったんですか？
Yeah, that! Omura really raises a valid question. Actually, how come I didn't realize that myself?
最初に会った時からどこか面影があるとは思っていたのだよ。だが私は学園長という立場だったし確信も持てなかったし。
So, when did you become completely sure?
いや、それは
The bath.
まあなんだ、
Why is it
いろいろあって。
ん？
Principal starts mumbling timidly while shooting brief glances at me and then looking away. Could you give us some clear proof?
だからそれはこの間
Phrase
君
it.
に触れられた時にその手の感触が懐かしいと強く感じてだな。
What?
触れられて、
You've got it all wrong! Actually, it's true that I touched, but it was necessary, or rather, it wasn't in the way he's
それで
thinking.
よく見てみれば祭りの時の男の子と同じ手の相をしているではないか。
You remembered the lines on his palm?
ならば自分の手を見てみるといい。君の左手、生命線が一度途切れてまた奇跡的に復活してるはずだ。
ミッチ、ちょっと見せて。本当だ。
What the fuck? I mean, here's the thing. That kind of shit wouldn't really work with me since, at least my right hand was terraformed at one point in childhood. You can see the massive scar. The principal's right about my hands, but I still don't believe it. But principal.
そんな他人行儀の呼び方はやだ。私のことはフヒトちゃんと呼んでほしい。あと敬語もなしでいいからね。
Eh? Why Fuhito-chan? I can't keep up with this. While I'm petrified by the shock, Omuro speaks to me.
呼んであげなよ、ミッチ。
Omuro is watching me with sparkling eyes. The principal is also watching me expectantly. Their stares make me feel like I'm in the
ダ
wrong.
メなのかね、古賀くん。
ねえミッチ、名前くらい呼んであげたら。
Fuhito-chan.
なんだね、古賀く
My eyes. The principal grins from ear to ear when I say her name. This feels so wrong.
ん。そうだ。なんなら私も君を名前で呼んだ方がいいかね。みちるくん。
No, please don't. I mean, it's embarrassing, and I really don't really like my name.
そうかね。まあ嫌なのならそこは今まで通りにしておこう。
Is it VNDB exclusively that's having this amount of fucking issues right now? Or is everything just being fucked right now? You know, let me try to open fucking Proxer real quick. Actually, instead of doing that, I can just open up the fucking task manager. Details. There we go. Oh yeah, Ethernet is dead. For some reason, my Ethernet is literally dead at 0 KB a second. With occasional, like, maybe like 8, like spikes of 8. Is this doing something? No? It's not? What is it then? Something's being fucky. Actually, let me test if this is really just my PC. Or if this is the fucking internet overall. Hold on. Hook it in again. Clockwork Ley-Line, Daybreak of Remnants, Shadow, VNDB, and this one works just fine. Loads just fine, so it really is just a problem with my PC right now, and I don't know why. It's fucking weird. I really appreciate that. I really don't want Principal calling me Michiru. I wouldn't respond to that name right away, and I'd feel weird being called that for a long period of time. However, if we really did meet 10 years ago, then she should know that my name isn't Koga Michiru. Unless I only introduced myself as Koga. Curious, but I can't ask her that directly. Do you mind if I only call you that when other students aren't around?
そうだね。他の生徒に示しがつかないのはいけないからね。
Thank you for understanding.
こうやって話していると、まるであの時のようではないか。
まさかミッチーと学園長が10年前に出会っていたなんて。なんか運命的だね。ミッチーはまだ全然思い出せないの？
Not in the slightest. All I remember is going to festival.
頑張って早く思い出してあげなよ。学園長、すっごい真剣そうだったよ。
Yeah, Omura has complete faith in the principal's story, and he looks up at me with determined eyes. This guy's mind really is pure and simple. Well, that can be a good thing at times. But I honestly can't remember. I know I went to festivals, but I don't remember anything like what the principal's saying. Did you perhaps get me and Michiru mixed up? Then again, I don't recall Michiru ever going to a festival by herself. By himself. What? Or is it actually herself? Is it a little sister, actually? Plus, she's so shy that she would never invite a stranger to play. So it is so it's not that he has the name of a girl! he actually has a little sister and came to this school posing as the little sister. By just saying, "Oh, I'm actually a dude," I just sound like my name just sounds like a girl. But she's so shy that she will never invite a stranger to play.
何か思い出せそう？
I don't know.
そっか。
If it wasn't Michiru, then that means either I forgot or the principal has the wrong person. Either way, it's a complicated situation.
ダメだよ、ため息なんかついちゃ。ちゃんと思い出さなくちゃ。
Well, it's unlikely that you have like the same thing with your palm that as your sister, so quite clearly she is remembering you. Yeah.
どうかな、二の舞くん。彼は思い出してくれるかな。じい、お、二の舞くん、じい。なんだね、その本は。お、じい。なるほど。ただ黙って思い出してくれるのを待っているだけではダメだということか。じい。わかったよ、二の舞くん。あらゆる手を尽くして頑張ってみせるとも。じいじい。この指輪が本当のエンゲージリングになるように。
She is fucking going for it, and I'm mad respect that. Like, you gotta respect the girl who knows what she wants and is going for it.
じい、見たまえ、二の舞くん。あそこに古賀くんが。じいじい。そうだよ。これから作戦その1を決行するのだ。失敗は許されない。じい、作戦名はズバリ。廊下でぶつかってドッキリ密着大作戦だ。
You've forgotten your toast, Fuhito.
じい。ぶつかったことで心配され、あわよくばそのまま抱きついてしまえるではないか。
What's this about not setting a bad example to other students? I don't see that.
なんと素晴らしい作戦。我ながら素晴らしすぎる。ついでに自然な流れでお尻とかを触らせてしまえば責任を取ってもらえると思うのだよ。
I mean, you can already kind of make him take responsibility for bathing you. I feel like that's a bit more than just accidental butt touch.
ああ、頑張れとも。では、行くぞ。
Festival that the principal was talking about yesterday. Kept trying to remember, but no matter how much I tried, I couldn't recall anything. You know, I went to the festival several times, but I don't remember any of the details. That really happened 10 years ago. I'm inclined to doubt her true intentions, but at the same time, I can't think of any reason for her to lie about this. I hear the sound of rapid footsteps coming from behind. They're getting closer and closer, so I naturally turn around. Move to dodge the person running at me, and she falls flat on her face. Principal? Why is she double-cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon? What on earth are you doing?
私の大作戦が失敗するとは。じい。
What brilliant plan? Was she planning something? So she was planning something. Well, what was she thinking? After what happened yesterday, I don't want to think about it too much. Well, normally if you heard something coming at you from behind, you'd move out of the way. Well, we're in a school building. Do you understand now? She looks disappointed, but she does seem to understand why I wouldn't call her by her name in this situation.
くそー。今日の大作戦は失敗してしまったが、次は覚えていたまえよ。G!
What does that even mean?
ゆかぞ、二の前くん。次の作戦を考えねば。じじい。
Leaving me with that declaration, the principal turns around and runs off. What's she trying to do? Also, she said next time. Does that mean this mysterious behavior is going to continue?
次こそ大丈夫だ。問題ない。G! 図書館奥の倉庫から荷物を運んでもらうよう頼み、そのままわざと倉庫に閉じ込められる。完璧だ。
You have a key of Giannis. Fuhito.
題して、ドキドキ暗闇で二人っきり大作戦。G! 大丈夫だと思う。
Okay.
ヤヌスの鍵は持っていないことにする。G! よーし。そろそろ古賀くんが来る頃だ。気を引き締めて作戦を実行せねばね。
You forget that he can kick in doors! At first, I was relieved because nothing happened after that, but I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Let my guard down.
古賀くん、良いところに来た。
I'm going to the bureau.
そうだね。
I didn't think she'd catch me on the way to the bureau office. Surprisingly, Ninamai isn't with her. Normally, I wouldn't be concerned about seeing the principal here, but I'm on edge because of what happened earlier.
時に君、今、暇かね？
I was on the way to the bureau, so I'm not sure yet.
では、これから私の用事を手伝ってもらっても構わないかね？
If something had come up, Mukwe Murakumo would have come for me right away, so I guess I'm free for now. Alright, Principal, I don't see why not.
敬語禁止！他の生徒がいなければ良いのだろう？
I'm sure that regular students generally don't come here, and I don't see Rito either.
さあさあ、遠慮などしなくていいのだよ。
Fine, Fuhito.
それでは、私の手伝いをしてもらおうではないか。
So what do you want me to do?
奥の倉庫から荷物を運びたいのだがね、かなり大きいので一人では危険なのだよ。
Okay, I can help
あ
with
りがとう、
that.
古賀くん。では、倉庫に向かおう。
Principal cheerfully walks off, and I follow her to the storage room. Surprised it was just a no request. I wonder what she left there.
さてさて、それでは奥に入って荷物を探さねばね。
Do you know where the room is? Where in the room it is?
まあ、大体はね。
Alright then, if it'll take some time to find, should we ask the others for
そういうわ
help?
けにもいかないのだよ。
Okay. I'm starting to feel a bit suspicious. I should keep an eye on her.
さて、それでは中に入ろうか。
Huh?
どうしたのかな？
I heard the sound of a door locking just now.
気のせいではないかな？
I'd like to believe that, but that obviously wasn't just the sound of the door closing. Do you mind if I check?
どうぞどうぞ。
I approached the closed door and turned the doorknob. Hey. It won't open. Try pushing and pulling, but all I get are loud rattling noises. The door itself doesn't budge.
どうかしたのかね？古賀くん？
It's locked! Hey, what are we gonna do?
なんということだ！閉じ込められてしまったようだ。
Now's not the time to be looking for her stuff. I need to find a way to open the door and escape. Isn't it obvious? There's a simple way to get out. Look towards the principal, who is now fidgeting shyly. What is she thinking?
なんだね。そんなに見つめられると照れる ではないか。
No, now's not the time for that.
では、どういう場合なのだい？
The door won't open.
ああ、そうだね。つまり、二人っきりではないか。
あ、それ！
二人っきりなんて、初めて、だね。
I'm not getting through to her at all. Actually, I think it's more that she doesn't want to listen to me at all. And the door lock was probably her doing. Minami's absence just too
どう
suspicious.
しよう。誰かが来るまで、ここでこうして、二人で過ごさないといけないね。
Kicks in the door. Well, no.
ああ、でも、二人だけでずっとここにいられるのも。
It's really not the time to be thinking of those things. I need her to listen to me because I know I do know a way out. Fuhito, can I say something?
なんだろうか、古賀くん。
It's very important.
大事な話。
The principal looks up at me with eager eyes. It was definitely her who had the door locked. Fuhito, you have to kill Giannis on you, right? We can get out if you use that. And then you can have the door repaired, since it looks like the lock is broken.
鍵、持ってないよ。
What? The principal stares at me blankly. Why'd you say that so nonchalantly? Well, why don't you have it?
忘れてきちゃった。てへ。
No way! How could you forget that?
忘れたものは仕方がないだろう。
Seriously. Judging from her attitude, she definitely planned this. There's nothing to gain from continuing this conversation, so I'll have to find a way out
古賀
myself.
くん、古賀くん。
What?
そんなことより、せっかくの二人きりなのだから、何か、いろいろあるだろう？
Like
だ
what?
から、
Principal slowly approaches me. That is menacing. I take a step back, but the principal keeps coming
な
closer.
ぜ逃げるのかね？
I wasn't trying to run
で
away.
は、じっとしていたまえ。
I have a bad feeling about this. However, the door won't open. There's nowhere else I can escape to in this room.
さあ、二人っきりを楽しもうではないか。
Now's not the time to be having fun.
さあさあ、古賀くん。
Menacing.
むむ。
Whoa! The principal moves forward towards me when suddenly a loud noise comes from the empty space beside me. It's so sudden that my body freezes in shock. I frantically look that way and see Muko poking her face through a door that had appeared.
古賀くん、分室に来ないと思ったら、こんな場所で何をしているのですか？
Oh, you saved me,
依
Muko!
頼があったので、すぐに分室に戻ってほしいのです。
I see. Sorry about that.
くそ
それより、助かったとはどういうことです？
Well, this room's lock is broken and I can't get out.
なるほど。それで助かったというわけですか。村雲さんの家主の鍵で探しに来てよかったです。
Oh yeah, Sumi has a key to Giannis as well. So Muko was worried about me since I didn't come to the bureau and borrowed that to look for me. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I'm glad you came.
古賀くん、依頼があるそうだから荷物運びはまた今度にしてもらうよ。
荷物運び？
古賀くんに手伝ってもらうつもりだったが、また今度にした方が良さそうだ。君たちの邪魔をするわけにはいかないからね。では依頼の方頑張りたまえ。
はい。
Principal sounds disappointed, but she leaves through Muko's door and disappears.
学園長はやけに残念そうでしたが、どうかしたのですか？
Well, I don't really understand it myself.
そうですか。では、とりあえず分室に来ていただけますか？
Yeah, I got it.
なんてることだ。立て続けに失敗すると。何がいけなかったのか。今までの作戦では生ぬるかったということかい？
Don't tell me next on the list is sneak into his room while he's asleep.
なるほど。あの程度ではダメだったということか。これはもっ と過激な作戦に出るしかないようだね。
I think I just guessed her next plan. Oh no. Oh, even worse, while he's showering. Can't help but sigh. After that, we had to retrieve another mist, and now I'm finally back to my room. Feel oddly exhausted. I'm normally tired after chasing down mists, but this time it's more than just that. The main cause of my fatigue is the principal's baffling actions today. I was hoping she'd wait patiently for my memories to come back, but it doesn't look like she's going to sit still. Well, whatever, I need to wash up. There's no use mulling over it, so for now I should just shower and go to bed. Go to bed, huh?
よく寝ているではないか。早
I
起きだったらどうしようかと思ったが、そんなことはなかったな。
What were you thinking?
はっきり言った方がいいかね。
You don't have to!
何を考えているのかと君が聞いたのではないか。
Yeah, but why are there two separate music tracks playing? Hold on, let me save here and reload.
ロードメニューロードしますか？ロードしました。
It's by design! Damn it, arguing with her is just gonna time me out. Anyway, I won't be able to take this for much longer. Hey, Fuhito, can you do me a favor?
何かな何かな何でも言ってみたまえ。
I'm begging you, can you stop doing these things?
なぜかね。私なりの精一杯なのだが。
Thanks to your efforts, I can't even relax in my own room anymore. Please stop. I'm seriously begging you. The principal stares at me for a while after my serious request. Then she gets a bit of a sad look on her face.
わかったよ。
I'm glad you do. I wouldn't be able to take much more of this.
そうか。そうだね。
The principal nods dejectedly. I'm still questioning whether she truly understands, but I want to believe that she does. The principal trudges out of my room with her head hanging low, hanging down. Talking is hard. For the next few days, I was able to relax as though nothing had ever happened. Turns out that directly asking her to stop was the most effective approach. Even when we ran into each other, she didn't force anything on me. Looks like my peaceful days are back. Yeah,
大丈夫ミッチー
probably. Unfortunately, I got drenched with water during a bureau case and caught a cold. Now my peaceful days are ruined anyway. To make things worse, Muko and Omaru were worried and came to check up on me, doubling my shame.
薬は飲みましたか？
Not yet.
熱は
I think it's fine.
測ってないの
No, I don't have a thermometer.
俺部屋の中を探してみるね
Okay, thanks. Omaru starts looking for a thermometer that may or may not exist. It's at times like this that I hate my usual resilience to colds. Probably never got a thermometer because I didn't think I'd get
小
sick.
学少し失礼します。
Huh? Muko places her hand against my forehead. Feels pleasantly cool.
すごい熱じゃないですか。
Ah, it feels so nice. Can you keep it there?
はい。
Muko keeps her palm on my forehead as requested. A cool touch feels so nice. She's probably not used to this kind of thing, but so she looks nervous.
ミッチー体温計も薬もなかったよって牛尾さん何してるの
古賀くんがこうしててくれと言ったので。
It feels so nice and cool.
熱があるからだよミッチー待っててタオル冷やして持ってくるから
Yeah, thanks. Muko, you can stop now. Muko moves her hand away and her cool sensation disappears. Suddenly my whole body feels hot. It's hard to think straight
本当
too.
に大丈夫なんですか？
I'll be fine after I get some sleep.
そうは言いますが。
ミッチータオル冷やしてきたよ
Thanks, sorry about that. Omono returns from the sink and deftly places the cool moist towel on my forehead. I It's just a small act, but I feel a lot more comfortable now.
氷枕とかがあるといいんだけど、何もなくて。
Yeah, I'm never prepared for getting sick.
何か用意した方が。
そうですね。本当に何もないみたいだし、保健室に行って何か借りてこようかな。
本当に倒れているではないか。
I fall asleep while the two are caring for me, and sometime later the door opens and the principal comes inside. She looks a bit surprised to see me like
学園
this.
長、どうしたんですか？
いや、特査分室に行くと村雲くんしかいなかったのでね。何があったのか聞いてみたのだよ。そうしたら古賀くんが風邪をひいたというではないか。というわけで様子を見に来たのだ。ふむ。
The principal looks down at me and then nods
この
understandingly.
様子だと古賀くんの部屋には何もなかったのかね。
はい、そうです。何か用意しに行った方がいいかなって今話してたところなんです。
安心したまえ。いろいろ準備してから様子を見に来たのだよ。
The principal shows Muko and Omoru the bag she's holding. They look relieved when they see
というわ
it.
けなので二人は学園に戻りたまえ。私が古賀くんの看病をしていいよ。
でも学園長にお願いしてもいいのでしょうか。
That's...
今日は特に忙しいということもないからね。何も問題はないよ。
No, that's not it. Calling her prior actions makes me want to refuse, but I can't get the words out. And even if I did voice my objections, they would ask if something had happened that I don't have the energy to talk about it.
じゃあ学園長にお願いしてもいいですか？
任せた
わざわざお手を煩わせて申し訳ありません。それでは古賀くんをお願いいたします。
Oh my
おとなしくしていてくださいね。
よかったねミッチー。これで元気になるよ。
Wait, both of them look truly relieved. Doesn't look like I'll be able to ask the principal to leave me alone so that I can sleep.
じゃあミッチー、ちゃんと風邪治してね。
特査の活動はこちらに任せておいてください。
But, yeah. I leave the room and only the principal and I are left. I seek a glance at the principal. Can't help but feel extremely uneasy.
どうしたのかね。
Nah, it's nothing.
安心したまえ。ちゃんと風邪の時に必要なものは用意してきたよ。
Hey,
薬を飲ませたいが、その前に食事だね。準備をするから少し待っていたまえ。
Bringing with confidence, the principal leaves the room and starts to prepare something. Noises occasionally coming from outside are kind of concerning, but I have no choice but to lie here and wait.
さて、おかゆなら食べられるかな。ほら、起き上がれるかい。
Yeah. Principal returns with a bowl of porridge. Next to it are some cute apple slices shaped like rabbits. After sit up, the principal takes a seat next to my bed.
暑いから気をつけないとね。
I mean, it's only fair that the feeding CG from Saber the Witch gives birth to Mommy Tsumugi memes. So now, obviously, we have to go for the Mommy Fuhito memes. You don't need to go that far.
冷めたようだ。はい。どうしたんだい？食べないと薬が飲めないではないか。
I know. Hesitantly open mouth, and the principal slowly feeds me the porridge. I eat it cautiously, but there doesn't seem to be anything worrying about it. It's actually extremely normal, slightly salted, and the consistency is just
美味
right.
しいかね。
It's good.
そうだろそうだろ。ほら、もっと食べるかい？
Obediently open my mouth, and the principal feeds me again. This overly normal behavior feels almost anticlimactic. And I still sensing my confusion, she giggles.
安心したまえ。何の変哲もないただのおかゆだよ。何か変なものが入っているとかでもない。
Did you make this yourself, Fuhito?
そうだよ。まあ、これくらいのこと誰でもできるだろう。
I don't think that's necessarily true. It's really unexpected. Can't imagine the principal making such a commonplace meal. The usual behavior is so bizarre that I didn't even think she could cook.
そんなことよりちゃんと食べないといけないよ。ほら、残りも食べて。
Like, now that we know how her route's starting, we can tell, oh, she's probably like a fucking household wunderkind. Because she probably, after that run-in with him 10 years ago, underwent, like, bridal training to fucking hell and back. Or something like that. Yeah. She feeds me the remaining porridge and my stomach feels a bit satisfied. It's way less than what I usually eat, though.
リンゴはどうだろうか。食べられそうかい？
I went to the trouble of preparing them, so I will.
皮を残してウサギさんの形にしてみたのだよ。
See, it takes some
コ
skill.
ツさえつかめばすぐにできるものだから特別器用ではないと思うがね。
Oh, yeah.
あーん。
The apple slice she holds to her mouth is sweet and juicy. It pulls me open my mouth again for more, and she happily feeds me another one. That's really
おー、
good.
それはよかった。もう少し食べておくかい？
Yeah.
あ
Principal panics as my small coughing fit and rubs on my back. Her small hand feels ticklish on my back, but perhaps because of my weakened state, it also feels oddly
ー、大
cold.
丈夫かね？
Yeah.
無理に食べる必要はないのだからね。
I know. Never think about it. Wasn't even mine.
うん、風邪には悪そうなのでお留守番してもらっているよ。
I see. So you're just thinking that far ahead. Feel kind of bad since they're always together. Anyway, she's acting so different from usual that I'm not really sure what's going
さ
on.
て、そろそろ薬を飲んでも大丈夫そうかな。市販の風邪薬だが大丈夫かね？
Why that exact fucking phrasing? Why did they decide to go for that exact phrasing when just earlier today I started reading fucking Isekai Shikaku, the one where the MC is isekai'd. But thing is, the situation where he was isekai'd was he was about to commit double suicide with his lover when a truck ran both of them over. So his immediate reaction was try to commit suicide again. But then he thought, wait, if people hit by that truck are the people isekai'd, since it's like a weird fucking magic mechanic or something in this world, that means that his lover also got reincarnated somewhere maybe. So now his goal is to find his lover and commit double suicide. So that's fucking weird. Yeah. The principal holds out the medicine and some water. I take them from her and lay back down on my bed after swallowing the medicine. Thanks to the meal and the medicine, I feel a bit better now. I think that it's possible for her to change so much.
落ち着くまでそばで様子を見ているからゆっくり眠りたまえ。
Thanks. And on response, close my eyes and quickly fall asleep. When I open my eyes, the room has gotten much darker. Must be nighttime now. Looks like I slept for quite a while. Thanks to the rest and perhaps the medicine as well, my body feels a lot better and my fever seems to have gone down.
目が覚めたのかね？
A quiet voice calls out to me. I turn my head and see the principal sitting next to my bed. Looks like she really did watch over me this whole
様子
entire
はどう
time.
だい？
Feel a lot better now.
そうか。
The principal slowly reaches out her hand. She gently places her palm on my forehead and waits. It doesn't feel cold like Muko's did earlier.
熱もだいぶ下がっているね。よかった。
The principal smiles, relieved. She must have been really worried about me. Did you stay the entire
ああ、も
time?
ちろん。
Should have gone home.
病人の君を放っておけるわけがないだろう。
Oh, thanks. Looks like you really helped me out. I'm grateful.
そんな風に言われてしまうと喜んでしまうじゃないか。
Principal smiles sheepishly. I feel torn upon seeing that Ernest smiles.
そういえば最近の古賀くんは慌ててるか怒ってるかばかりだったね。別に慌ててるのも嫌いじゃないけどね。でもやっぱり今の方が嬉しいものだ。
Wasn't it your fault? I was frustrated and angry because you kept forcing things on me. Now you want me to remember the past, but you went too far.
ああ、そうか。
Principal claps her hands together. She then nods as though realizing something.
私のやり方が間違っていたんだね。最初からこんな風にすればよかったのかな。何しろ夢中で、私もこういうのは初めてだからよくわからなかったんだよ。すまなかった。どうしたんだね、古賀くん。
No, it's just... What exactly do you want? Principal tilts her head in confusion. Looks like neither of us know what the other is thinking.
言ってなかったっけ？
I don't think so.
私が君に求めているのはただ一つだよ。
And what is this one
そ
thing?
れはすなわち愛だ。
I was so unexpected I'm completely lost for words. What did you just say? Did I hear that wrong? No, well, I know what that means, but... Sorry, I still can't tell what your objective is here. Are you being serious, as in not just messing with me for fun?
失礼な。もちろん私は本気だと思う。
Rand says me bewildered, and I'm not sure how to respond. I was prepared for her to say that it was just a joke. Why did you choose me?
それはその
The principal timidly averts her gaze before speaking this
君
time.
は前の事件の時に自分の服が汚れるのも厭わず泥の中から私を助け出してくれたではないか。それにその後
It's a bit of mud weighed against the life of your principal. Anyone would be like, oh no, I don't want to get my shoes dirty. In that situation, needs to be dunked face first into that ditch and held there until they stop moving.
私もあれは随分とショックだったのだよ。
I suddenly recall her reaction back then, and now I'm feeling embarrassed still. That's not really something they're supposed to do to a girl. Anyone would have reacted. Well, anyone else would have reacted the same way in that situation. I'm sorry for addressing you and bathing you without your permission.
いやいや、もちろん私を助けてくれようとしていたことは分かっていると思う。
Yeah. Principal casts her eyes downward, and the awkward mood continues. This isn't what I wanted to talk about. What should I say?
こんなつもりじゃなかったんだか。どうも君の前ではうまく立ち回れないな。本当はもっときちんとした愛の告白をする予定だったのだよ。
Confessing your feelings.
そうだと思う。昔のことを思い出してもらった君の前で愛していると伝えるつもりだったのだから。そうしてもう一度あの指輪を送ってもらうのだ。それからはもう手をつないだりデートしたりチューしたり一緒にお風呂に入ったり、とにかくありとあらゆる恋人ライフを送りまくって、もうメロンメロンのトロットロで私なしでは生きていけないような体にしてやろうと。
Hey, it's embarrassing having all this said right to your face. Moreover, when things are like this, it's hard for me to think of her as the school principal. What should I do? The principal flinches when she sees the flustered look on her face.
あれもしかして私は今言わなくていいことまで言ってしまった。
No, I mean, I got the message. This is just so sudden.
どこまで聞いた？
You were talking about your confession plans.
その後は
A complete romantic life where I wouldn't be able to live without you and so on. Her face goes bead red upon realizing the current situation. She starts nervously looking all over the room.
あれ 私は今自ら君への欲望をだいぶ深部まで暴露してしまっ
No, that's not it. Well, it is, but,
なんということだ
Fuhito! Ignoring my attempt to stop her, the principal gets up and dashes out of my room. Looks like she finally realized how embarrassing her outbursts were. Now what? Thanks to the chaos, I feel like my fever has returned. It feels like my fever has returned. In the end, all I could do was let time pass uneventfully. The next day, perhaps thanks to the principal's diligent care, I found myself completely recovered. It was such a swift recovery that Omar was still concerned about me.
ミッチー、本当にもう大丈夫なの？
Yeah, I'm completely fine. Sorry for making you worry yesterday. I really am better now.
そっか、それならいいんだけど。
Probably only took a day to recover because I took my medicine early and had plenty of rest. Honestly, the principal really saved me there. Thanks to what happened at the end, I feel kind of uneasy.
あら。
あ、牛尾さん。
Hey, we were on to Muko on the way to the bureau office. Her concern plainly shows on her face when she sees me.
風邪はもう大丈夫なのですか？
Yeah, it's gone. Sorry about yesterday.
それにしてもよく一日で治りましたね。
Yeah, well, it's probably because it was dealt with effectively.
学園長の看病が良かったってこと？
I guess you could say that.
あ、
As we were speaking, I spot the principal and Momo coming from the other end of the hallway. They're talking about something, but once they notice us, they come right over.
こんにちは、学園長、正吾院先輩。
おやおや、ドクサバースの面々ではないか。これはまたお揃いで、どうしたのかね。こんにちは。
The principal greets us the same way as usual. It's as if she hadn't panicked and run out of my room just yesterday.
これからみんなでお仕事？モモはね、学園長とお話をした後に風紀委員室に行くんだよ。
こちらは今から分室に向かうところです。
今日は何もないといいんですけどね。
Pretty much.
そうだね。やっぱりみんな仲良くして、校内が平和なのが一番だもんね。
I thought she was acting the same as usual, but when our eyes meet, she blushes and looks down at the floor while fidgeting. But I don't know if I should say something.
学園長、どうかしたのですか？
何がかね。
あ、いえ、何かいつもとご様子が違うなと思ったものですから。
そんなことはないぞ。気のせいだと思う。私はほら、いつも通りだ。
ミッチーもなんかおかしくない？
Not really, I'm always like this.
そうかな。
Even though I didn't say anything, Momoru calls me out for acting strange. Why is this guy abnormally perceptive only at times like this? But admitting it at this point would be just as strange.
モモもなんか変な感じします。学園長がいつもと違うような。私はいつも通りだと思う。なあ、二の舞くん。じー。君まで何を言うのかね。じーじー。
She's obviously failed to hide her nervousness, but she continues to insist that she's the same as always. Muko, Omaru, and Momo all look at her with confused expressions. Unable to stand to stare any longer, the principal turns around and speaks.
ちょっと、よーし思い出したよ。それでは、これで失礼するとしよう。
She runs off as though eager to escape. Then, for some reason, Muko immediately turns to look at me. Her stare feels like it's asking me what exactly happened yesterday.
学園長、なんか変。
モモもそう思
でもミッチーもなんか変だよね。
What?
古賀君、君。
ミッチー、昨日もしかして。
What's with those looks? What do you think happened?
それはご自分の胸に聞いてみてはいかがですか？
Wait, I didn't do anything!
本当？じゃあどうして学園長はいつもと様子が違ってたの？
That's because she blew up yesterday. Despondently I answer him, but the accusing scares? Accusing glares don't let up. What kind of person do they think I am? Come to think of it, Momo was shooting glances at me too when the principal ran off. Don't tell me that she's also suspicious of me. As I'm thinking that, Momo suddenly claps her hands together.
じゃあさっき学園長がおっしゃってたプロポーズされた相手というのは古賀なのかな？
What?
プロポーズ？
I thought my eyes were gonna pop out of my head at her son remark. Moku is also shell-shocked for a while before looking at me extremely warily.
しかも本人は昔学園長にプロポーズしたことをきれいさっぱり忘れてるっていう話なんだよ。あんまりだよね。
古賀君、君という人は。
What? Even though she hasn't heard the whole story, Moku glares at me. Is this really my fault? And by proposing, she probably means that ring that I still can't remember.
古賀、学園長はあれで繊細なとこあるからあんまりひどい態度は取らないであげてね。
I wasn't mean to her though?
でもさっきお話ししてたらすっごいいろいろ悩んでたみたいだから。
I'm starting to feel somewhat guilty. I really can't remember anything about it, and it's possible that I was too harsh on her when she was forcing herself on me.
あ、そうだ。ミッチー、昨日のこと学園長にお礼言った？
Huh? Oh, kind of, I guess.
ダメだよそんなの。お礼はちゃんと言わないと。
What? No, I mean, I kind of did. It's not like I didn't say it at all.
ダメ。学園長のおかげで一日で元気になったんだから改めてちゃんとお礼を言わないと。
モモもそれはとてもいいと思うよ。
Momo's eyes light up at Omo's suggestion. Being stared at by their sparkling innocent eyes makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. Yeah, but the principal was acting weird just now, so...
だから行くんだよ。ちゃんと話をしなくちゃ。
カラスマの言う通りだよ。ちゃんとして。
Hey, hold on! The two start pushing my back. They'll probably fall down if I stop walking, so I have no choice but to let them push me onwards. Hey, Muko!
私は知りませんよ。
Come on!
分室には後で行きますから。
わかりました。
ほら行くよ古賀。
Looks like I have no choice but to let them drag me to the principal's office.
入りたまえ。
失礼します。
Ah!
それじゃあミッチー、ちゃんとするんだよ。
Thank you guys!
学園長、あとは二人でお話ししてくださいね。
The two shove me into the room and then immediately take off. They were complete. I'm left alone here with the principal. She blushes when she looks at my face and starts fidgeting restlessly. This really is awkward. I came to say thanks for yesterday.
そうか。気にすることはないと思う。
I didn't get to say it properly yesterday since things got kind of shaky at the end here, so I wanted to fix that.
最後。
Principal blushes upon recalling yesterday's events, and the conversation stops there. I'm not sure how to address that, but I do know that I still haven't thanked her properly. Should at least get that alright. So, thanks for helping me yesterday. I was able to recover in one day because of you. I'm really thankful for that, Fuhito.
そうか。
The principal continues fidgeting, her face still flushed. I feel like if I try to continue from here, we'll just be repeating the same things. I'll have to progress the conversation somehow. Besides, I don't intend on so dense as to not acknowledge her feelings when she's already said so much. Anyways, I understand your feelings, Fuhito.
わかったでは、もう一度私にプロポーズしてくれるのかな
The principal's face lights up and she watches me expectantly. I feel bad for betraying her expectations, but I don't even know how she came to that conclusion. Why did it come to that?
では、そうならないのかい
The principal's face turns gloomy upon hearing my response. She looks up at me with like an abandoned puppy. Seeing her like that makes me hesitant to answer. The longer I spend struggling to find the right words to say, the more dejected she looks.
思い出せなければ、それでいいんだ。今の君がどう思っているのか、それが大事なのだと私にも分かっている。だからもう、昔のことなど関係ない。私は、ただ、つまり、その、今の君のことが、
Principal tries to continue but gets flustered again. Look, I know. Sorry, I don't know what I should do.
古賀くん
My mind is all jumbled up right now. I sigh and scratch my head. I've been thinking about it since yesterday, but I'm still at a loss. And she's the school principal of all people. I would have imagined that things would turn out like this. So please give me some time. Huh?
では、私は昨日の看病のお礼を要求する。
Huh? Sure. Or not, but first catches me off guard and her face tells me she's serious. I have no idea what she's thinking or what she's about to
明
say.
日一日だけでいいから、私と恋人同士になってデートしてくれないか
What?
君が混乱しているのはよくわかった。だから、私は明日一日の期間限定恋人ということで納得しようではないか。それが終わったら、私と君は元通りの学園長と生徒に戻る。その後どうするかは、君が決めればいい。
After explanation, I finally understand her thought process. She took my distress into consideration and came up with a fair compromise.
それも、ダメかね。
No, that's not it.
本当に、明日だけでいいんだ。
Okay.
ありがとう、古賀くん。
After all that was said, there's no way I can refuse. But I can't help but wonder if this is really okay, seeing her happily thank me like that. On the day of our scheduled date, the principal summons me to her office again. There, she greets me with a cheerful smile.
待っていたよ、古賀く
Yeah, huh?
ん。どうしたのかね。
You're wearing different clothes than Inuma isn't with you.
そりゃ、デートだからね。おめかしくらいするさ。
I see.
それにデートは二人っきりでするものだろう。だから二の舞くんはお留守番だ。
The principal responds with a smile, but she seems somewhat embarrassed. I'm not sure what I can say to
さ
that.
て、それでは早速デートに向かおうではないか。
Where are we going?
ちゃんと考えてあるよ。学園長と一般生徒が普通にデートするのはさすがにまずいからね。
Well, yeah.
というわけで、イチャイチャするのにとっておきの場所に出かけるよ。さあ、行こう。
Lovey-dovey. Well, whatever. The principal picks up some sort of basket and hums as she
で
walks.
は、行くぞ。
The principal takes out the key of Giannis and sticks it into the office door. I stand beside her and watches her use the key and opens the door. This is a strange world where I got lost with Furuya way back when. Certainly we won't have to worry about anyone spotting us here.
ここなら誰にも見ら られず、古賀くんと思う存分イチャイチャできる完璧ではないか。
Well, I don't know about being lovey-dovey.
しないのかね。してはダメなのかね。
No, it's just being so frank about it. I thought of continuing, but stopped myself. We're supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend right now, so it'd be weird to tell her to stop because of my own embarrassment. Never mind, it's fine. The game seems to be broken. Same goes for OBS right now. Oh, there we go. That was fucking weird. I still have the fucking task manager open, which the internet is still being shit for some fucking reason. I don't know why. In high spirits, the principal sets off into the mysterious world, or so I thought, but she stops. As I'm wondering what happened, she looks up at me sheepishly.
Koga-kun? 今日だけは恋人同士なんだろう?
Yeah, I promised you that.
それなら手をつないでもいいだろうか。そのくらいならバチは当たらないだろう?
Wrong?
いや、強引すぎるのはいけないと分かったわけだからね。
I expected her to be forcefully take my hand in hers, but instead she typically asks for permission. Suited, I'm hesitant to hold her hand. However, since I agreed that she would be my girlfriend for the day, I should go along with her request. Alright, Fuhito. I nod and gently take her hand. Surprisingly small and a bit warm.
ありがとう、古賀くん。では行こう。
Yeah. The principal smiles and returns my grip, then begins walking enthusiastically again. We walked together, hands firmly clasped. I was a bit concerned about what was going to happen today, but for now I'll try not to worry about it. The principal seems to be really enjoying this. And I'm not sure if she's aware, but she's also been squeezing my hand a lot, and it's kind of ticklish. Come to think of it, what happened to all those weird creatures that were roaming around here?
今日は奥の方に引っ込んでもらっているよ。せっかくのデートなのだ。二人きりでいたかったからね。
You can do that? Huh? The principal suddenly blushes and looks away.
またくデートとか何を言わせるのかな。もう。
Huh? But you said it before too? She seems to have her head up in the clouds. It's cute, but if she's this into it, I don't think she'll be able to calm down.
さあさあ、それよりも早く先に進もう。
Where to exactly?
それは後のお楽しみだよ。
Not though I have no idea where we're headed, I'll accompany her to wherever she wants to go today. We're lovers after all, even if it is just for the day.
この辺がいいかな。
Walking hand in hand, we come to a lake. Upon our arrival, the principal gently lets go of my hand and begins to take something out of her
まず
basket.
は場所を作らないとね。
The item she took out was a picnic blanket. She unfolds it, carefully lays it on the ground, and proceeds to sit on top of it. She then brings out sandwiches, salad, and a thermos.
古賀くん、そろそろお弁当の時間にしよう。
Okay. Sit down on the blanket and examine the food that she prepared. Delicious looking sandwiches are thickly packed with ingredients, and the salad looks fresh too. I fucking hope it looks fresh. It'd be bad if it looked fucking rancid.
どうしたのかね。ああ、バケットサンドが気になるのかな。これだと大きいから少し切り分けるつもりだが。
No, that's fine. Please cut him.
では切り分けることにしよ
Principal smiles cheerily as she cuts the sandwiches into more manageable
う
sizes.
ふふん
Packed a lot, huh?
そりゃあ楽しみにしていたからね。ほらこれが古賀くんの分だよ。
Ah, thanks. I take a sliced sandwich from her and begin to eat. Meanwhile, the principal divides up the salad and pours the contents of thermos into smaller cups. She seems so well-mannered.
一応ねこれに合う紅茶を選んでみたんだが口に合うかどうか。
Yeah, thanks for all this.
私がしたくてしているのだよ。
Right. Yeah. Oh, that was really good.
そうかね。
After taking a large bite out of the sandwich, I drink some tea and try the salad. They all taste as amazing as they look.
古賀くんの口に合ったみたいで何よりだ。
Hey, did you make all this yourself?
はははなーにこういうのは昔少しかじったことがあってね。
Oh, like I said before with the porridge, you must be pretty skilled.
そんなこと言われると照れるじゃないか。
She looks embarrassed as she responds, but she actually seems extremely happy. Honestly, I never would have thought the principal would be this good at cooking. She can do everything, huh?
遠慮せずにどんどん食べてくれたまえ。まだまだあるのだからね。
Okay, I don't mind if I do. I nod and continue eating. I was expecting her to prepare such a delicious meal, so I'm kind of excited. Principal also begins to eat, but stops when she looks at me.
ああ、古賀くん、ちょっとじっとして。
Huh? What's wrong?
すぐ終わる。
The principal extends her hand towards my face. She then gently wipes something near my mouth with her small fingertip.
ソースがついていたよ。まるで小さい子のようだね。
Sorry about that.
気にするな。むしろ嬉しいよ。
Are you really?
ああ、もちろん。
Her excitement is making me really embarrassed. I instinctively look away, but I can still feel her gaze on me. We're supposed to be lovers today, so I don't need to be embarrassed by that kind of difficulty, even though I'm trying not to be overly self-conscious about it.
楽しいな。まさかこんなに楽しいとは思わなかった。
I like to think that Sumi's just like in the fucking tree trunk, just like standing there like, watching out of the corner of her eye with a grin like she didn't tell me to leave. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Yes, it's fine if she's just happy about it. I'm stuffed. Thanks for the meal.
多めに作ってきたと思ったんだが、古賀くんは食いしん坊さんだな。
Like my appetite grew because it was so tasty.
そうか。喜んでもらえたのならよかったよ。うん。
After eating the sandwiches, we decide to take a short break. Relaxing here together, I almost forget that we're in that strange world. Actually, hold on. A double hold on. I can get rid of that now. It's not a bad place to be when you have a guaranteed way out and there aren't any weird creatures. Huh? While I'm spacing out, the principal timidly extends her arm towards me. However, seemingly lacking the courage to touch me, she pulls back at the last second and then repeats the motion. She must have seriously reflected on her actions after I told her I'm begging you to stop that, which is why she's doing this cute girly thing now.
よし。
Ah! She slowly reaches towards me again. This time, instead of feigning ignorance, I gently take her hand. That might be nice to do with this.
古賀くんは優しい
Not really. Principal looks at me in surprise. However, her face quickly changes to a smile and she returns my grasp. I avert my gaze of embarrassment from that smile.
な。あの時も君はこうやって私の手を握ってくれたんだ。
Huh. I was confused for a moment, but I quickly figured it out. She must be talking about 10 years ago. Can I really not remember anything from back
懐
then?
かしいな。あの頃に戻ったような気持ちになる。
Festival or shrine, street stalls, a big camphor tray. I ate something there. Candy apples. Wait, this isn't about
あの
food.
頃よりも君の手はずいぶん大きくなったね。
Oh yeah, it's been 10 years after
で
all.
も手のひらの感触は変わらないものなのだね。
She grips my hand with her small palm. Can't remember it all, and her hand doesn't feel familiar. All I have are vague memories of street stalls. The memories are so hazy that I honestly can't even recall who I played with there. I remember holding hands with Michiru on the way there, though. The principal didn't mention her at all, so it must have been a festival I went to without her.
君はね、私の手を引いてこうやって指輪をつけてくれたんだよ。
The principal slowly lifts my hand and motions as though putting a ring on it. I can't remember this in the slightest, and I feel pangs of guilt in my chest. I can't remember anything, so I still can't remember.
いいよいいよ、無理しなくても。何せ10年も前のことだからね。ましてや子供の記憶だ。
Still,
私がしっかりと覚えていればそれで構わないことなのだよ。
is that memory so trivial to me that I could forget it? Even though the principal remembers it so
それ
vividly.
に昔よりも今が大事なのだよ。
I say. Principal doesn't say anymore, but I feel like she really does wish I could remember. Otherwise, she wouldn't have brought it up.
さあさあ、お昼も食べて休憩もしたし、次は二人で散歩でもしようじゃないか。
Is there something you want to see?
ああ、ここはいろいろ不思議な場所だからね。案内させてもらおう。
Well, I don't doubt that. Alright, let's go.
よし、任せたまえ。
As you walk hand in hand through the forest, night suddenly falls, just as it had before.
おお、夜の時間が来たようだ。
Our surroundings darken and the nearby mushrooms begin to emit a faint glow. I didn't come to this forest at night last time, so I didn't know it would become like this. What has it been the principal's doing? Normally the night darkness would be unsettling, but when it's lit up like this, it's actually quite nice.
ん？どうしたのかね？子が。
Well, I just thought the glowing mushrooms were pretty, like lights.
そうだろう？ここはお気に入りなのだよ。
Favorite, huh? It really must have been her doing. Not that it changed my opinion of it.
そろそろ一日も終わりだね。
Yeah.
うん。
Oh, that's right. By the day ends, our time as lovers will end too. It's probably why she looks so dejected. I believe that it's finally over, but I also feel kind of
今日
conflicted.
はありがとう。とっても楽しかったよ。
Well, let's add fun too. And food was good.
それはよかった。恋人同士なのだから二人で楽しまなければいけないからね。
The principal sounds satisfied, but when she finishes speaking, she starts fidgeting nervously. With her cheeks slightly flushed, she looks up at me.
最後にもう一つだけお願いしてもいいだろうか。
What is it?
古賀くんでないとできないのだが。
Tell me then. Principal takes a step back and starts pacing back and forth restlessly. She occasionally stops to look at me, blushes, and then resumes walking. What is she going to request from me?
あ
principal sits down on a nearby mushroom, and stares straight at me. I casually make my way over, closing the distance between us.
古賀君、その、今日の思い出というか、その、恋人同士だからする、その、
Yeah?
キスがしたいな。
Words that she strolls so much to say have me feeling extremely embarrassed. To make things worse, her face turns bright red and she looks down at the ground. Her love is just for today. I promised her that, and I don't plan on breaking that promise. Honestly, I didn't expect her to go this far, though, so I'm hesitant to make my decision. But she keeps glancing at me expectantly, so... Fuhito? Okay. I bent down, bringing our faces to the same level. The principal's face turns even redder. However, I simply gaze at her in silence. Finally, she closed her eyes. I gently pressed my lips to hers, feeling her softness and warmth. As though wanting to reinforce the sensation, I repeat my light kisses several times. Upon doing so, the principal also starts kissing me back. We continue exchanging kisses like that, and I feel my chest growing hot. Slowly move my face back, ending the kisses there. The principal looks dazed. I back up, but the principal's face immediately turns beet red. After returning to her senses, she panics and looks all around her, but soon looks up at me with a smile, although her face is still bright red.
これで納得したぞ。明日からは元通りの学園長と生徒に戻るとしよう。何しろ一日だけの約束だったからな。私はもちろん約束は決して破らないと思う。
Principal gets up, bursts the hem of her skirt, and stands up straight.
よし、それでは古賀君の部屋まで送っていこう。家主の鍵ですぐに到着だよ。
Principal picks up the basket and starts to walk without asking to hold hands like before. Perhaps she really was satisfied thanks to that kiss. The mixed feelings I head back to my room.
おはよう、ミッチー。
Morning. Following my day with the principal was a normal morning at school. Coming to school like this makes yesterday's outing feel like it was just a dream. But in reality, we went on a date. I ate her my homemade food. And we kissed.
あ、学園長だ。
は？
おはようございます、学園長。
カラスマくんに古賀くん、ドブリーデン。
Principal casually responds to woman's greeting. She then continues to smile as she
今
faces
日も
us.
元気に登校かね。結構結構。
ミッチー、どうしたの？ぼーっとして。
Oh, good morning.
ドブリーデン。
She really is the same as usual. Not blushing or fidgeting like she was last night either. When she said that she was satisfied with yesterday's date, did that mean that she had found closure? I was worrying about what I'd do as she seemed depressed, but so I'm relieved that she went back to normal. If she's like this, then I should also act like I always have before.
二人とも授業に遅れないようにするのだよ。
Oh, we know.
それでは今日もいい学園生活を。みんなドブリーデン。
The principal walks past us and cheerfully greets the other nearby students as well.
ねえ、ミッチ
What's
ー。
up?
なんか、どうしたの？学園長、なんだかよそよそしくない？
Homer seems puzzled by the principal's return to normalcy. But again, he already knows some of the circumstances, so of course he'd be curious. Naturally, I don't tell him about the date. Not really. I think she just went back to normal.
そっか。最近の学園長、なんだか楽しそうだったのにな。
That's what it looked like to you?
そうだ。
Homer nods firmly and looks at the principal, who's facing the other
なん
way.
か、ちょっと寂しいな。
Why are you the one feeling lonely?
だってなんかさ。
Yeah, come on, let's go. Jeez, what's this guy feeling lonely for? Well, it does suit him. Several days have passed since my day with the principal. No one has barged in on me since then, not in the hallways, during class, or while sleeping. I returned to the exact same quiet and peaceful life that I led before. This is how it should be, yet... well, I shouldn't dwell on it too much. More importantly, classes are over, so I need to go to the bureau. I left the office, but it seems that no requests have come in yet today. Sit down on the sofa and inadvertently you start recalling those rowdy days.
どうしたのミッチ？
来るなりいきなりぼーっとしてため息か？
Nah, it's just... the disturbances in my life are gone, so it feels like something is missing now.
そうなんだミッチ。
Omaro laughs, but Muko and Murakumo look unamused.
君、それは向こうの思うツボなのではないですか？
I'm not sure.
第三者から見ると、そのようにしか思えませんが。
I see.
さく、勝手にやってろ。
I know I'm not impressing anyone right now, but I just can't put my finger on it.
まあ、今日は何もなさそうですから、お好きにしてください。
I take her up on that offer and start thinking to myself. Just she promised that day we'd return to being principal and student, but I can't help but wonder if this is okay. The principal said that it would be my decision, but she really came through for me when I was sick, and I could tell that she was being extremely considerate. On our date, she brought homemade food, which probably took quite a bit of work. That side of her is actually kind of cute, I guess. Is it really okay to end it here after she's done so much for me? That.
古賀君はさっきから一人でコロコロ顔色を変えて何をしているのでしょうか。
Fucking fucking someone came up to him, just like fucking like cranked his ear like a fucking lever on a fucking slot machine, and his fucking face just started spinning with different expressions.
ほっときゃいいんじゃねえの？
ミッチ。
Nah, it is fine. It's definitely fine. It's scary to think what else could happen. And I know that if things escalate, I won't be able to handle it. So it is for the best.
あれ、聖護院先輩だ。
After some time has passed, the door opens and Momo comes in. She seems to be out of breath from the trip here.
何かあったんですか？とりあえず休んでください。ごめんね。いや、休んでからでいいですから。わか
った。Rockmore brings her to a seat and prepares tea for her. Meanwhile, Muko and Omaru watch her with concerned expressions. If Momo came on his way, then it's possible something big happened. That said, she doesn't seem particularly stressed out.
落ち着きましたか、聖護院先輩。
ごめんね。でも、もう大丈夫。
無理はされなくても構わないのですよ。
本当に大丈夫。みんな心配させてごめんね。もう回復したよ。
Momo nods several times and waves her arms around, her long coat sleeves swaying in the air. I think this is supposed to be her way of showing us that she's
と
fine.
ころで、何かあったんですか？
あ、そうだ。カラスマ。モモ、カラスマに相談があるんだよ。
俺？相談？
そう。事件とかそういうのではなく、でも相談したいことが。
Momo stands up and tugs on Omaru's arm. However, due to her lack of strength, he doesn't budge at all. Still, she desperately keeps pulling on at his arm. I'll ship it. Omaru complies with the tugs and gets up. Momo's face immediately lights up.
わかりました。俺で相談相手になれるならちゃんと聞きますね。
じゃあちょっとカラスマ借りるからね。
Momo leaves the bureau with Omaru in tow. What was that about? What did she need to consult with Omaru about? On that side, Muko and Murakumo are also left tilting their heads in confusion. Meanwhile, Shoguin drags me to a corner of the library. She looks around and then faces me after confirming that no one else is present.
カラスマ、ここ数日、古賀の様子はどんな感じかな。
え、ミッチーです。
なんか変わったこととか、何か考えてぼーっとしてるとか、なんかそういうの。
I tried to recall how Michi's been acting lately. I don't think anything has changed about him though.
あ、ちょっと物足りないかもってさっき言ってました。
それだけ？
多分。
そっか。
She sighs dejectedly at my response. Did I say something wrong?
どうかしたんですか？ミッチーが何か？
なんだか告げ口してるみたいで心が痛むよ。
告げ口って何のことです？
これはもも一人ではどうにもしてあげられないかもだから。
Shoguin's words are so vague that I have no idea what she's talking about. However, she seems really anxious about it, so it must be something important. That must be what she wanted advice on, and that's something that concerns Michi as well.
カラスマ、今から話すこと誰にも言わないって約束できる？
誰にもですか？
そう、絶対誰にも内緒なの。
わかりました。誰にも言いません。
絶対だよ。じゃあ昨日のことなんだけどね。というわけで今日の報告は以上です。学園長？ご苦労様だったね、証拠員さん。いつもありがとう。はい。ちー。ちー。学園長、どこか具合でも悪いんですか？いや、どこも悪くはないよ。でも、さっきからなんだかため息ばっかりですし、もも心配になってしまいます。いや、君が心配しているようなことではないんだ。ただ、あえて言うなら、これは恋煩いだ。ももに何かお手伝いできますか？いや、いいんだよ。もう終わってしまったんだ。ちー、元通りの学園長と生徒に戻ると約束してしまった。あとは向こうが何も言ってこない以上 そういうことなんだから、きれいさっぱり諦めてしまえばいいだけだよ。学園長？それは分かっているのだが、どうもうまくいかなくてね。難しいものだな。
Go fucking hug her right now, Koga. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass so much. You're probably not gonna... People that know about your true identity aren't gonna believe you when you tell them who you are anymore. Just because you look that deformed. Dual wield. That video's cringe as fuck. Videos like that make me feel slightly ashamed to be a Kingdom Hearts fan. Sorry about that.
いかん。こんな頭ではとても彼の前には出られないではないか。二の前か。ちょっと失礼するよ。そう言い終わると、学園長は二の前くんに顔を埋めて静かに泣いていたみたいで。
I'm going to beat Koga's ass if he doesn't fucking man up in a little bit. Like considering what I thought of Fuhito at the start of the first game, by God, glow up, because fuck, I kind of like her now. Like from the people whose routes we've seen. Probably the top one right now, even. Unless she somehow shits the bed now. Incidentally, the current order is literally the order reversed. Namely, Fuhito, Adelheid, Tsubaki, and then Neko. Because I don't really give a shit about Neko and Kana.
学園長、そこまでミッチーのことを。
Shogren's story ends up making me cry as well. I didn't know that the principal felt so sorry about Michi! And she had to resolve to keep her feelings to herself because of their promise.
その相手の古賀はどんな様子かなって思って徳さんに言ってみたの。
そんなことになってたなんて。
でも古賀はちょっと物足りないって言ってたくらいなんだよね。
I mean, that's a good sign. Shogren's sighs in disappointment. She must have wanted to help the principal Sama after seeing her so forlorn. Just imagining it has me wanting to help too.
ショゴイン先輩、わかりました。俺がミッチーに何とかさせてみせます。
本
当？はい。ちょっと待っててください。わか
ったよ。
First, I have to bring Michi here. Some time has passed since Omoro and Momo left. They're still not back. What could they be talking about?
Michi!
Omoro suddenly returns, throwing open the door. His hair is a mess, as though he ran all the way back here.
ガラスマくん、もう少しお静かに。
あ、 すいません。
お前、いきなりどう？
それはとにかくミッチー
Would have been hilarious if in this singular instance, instead of being sorry for being too loud, he just looked over at Muko like, not important right now, Michi, you're coming with me! And Muko just sits there like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to my boy? My son! What? Momo approaches me and starts pulling on my arm the same way Momo did to him earlier. He continues pulling without offering any explanation as to what is going on. What is it?
いいからちょっと来て大事な話なんだよ
He keeps urgently pulling on my arm. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't look like he's gonna stop. Alright, El goes to stop pulling, okay.
ありがとうミッチーさあ行くよ
Yeah. Momo smiles happily at me as he sees me get up from a seat. Ah, what the fuck's going on? Really have no choice, no idea what's going on, but for now I have no choice but to follow him. Sorry, I'll be right back.
何やってんだあいつらは。
おそらく個人的な問題です。放っておきましょう。何でしょうか？
いや、なんでもね。なんかしがたにが不機嫌だけど。突っ込むのはやめとこう。
Like every time seeing her reaction to him getting with someone else, every single time makes it feel like the Fuhito-Route is actually the canon ending instead of like the normal ending or something like that. So canonically, at the start of this game, he had sex. He had already had sex with Ushio, and the same will be true at the start of fucking the third game.
Showain senpai! ミッチー連れてきましたよ
よくやったカラスマ
What's this about? One of the drags we took over to the library where Momo was waiting. She cheerfully waves her long sleeves at us. What's gotten these two so excited?
じゃあまずは大事な事実確認から始めないとね
事情聴取ですね
What?
大事なことなの
Really?
小川学園長に恋愛対象にならないとかなんかそういうの言った
Huh? I can't comprehend those words. What did Momo just say? Wait, she's asking me that? Then again, she said Koga, so it had to have been directed at me.
どうなのそこ大事なんだよ
そうだよミッチ
No, I didn't say anything.
ーじゃあミッチーは別に学園長を振ったとかそんなんじゃないんだね
No, I didn't. Why are they asking me these things? I mean, they do know about me, the principal,
じゃあ
still.
学園長のこと別に嫌いでもないんだよね
もうなんでそこで黙るの大事そこ大事なんだよ
They don't seem like they're only asking out of their own curiosity. If they're serious, then I can't give them a half-assed answer. But when I try to determine my feelings about the
どうなの
principal,
ミッチー
どうなの
honestly, I'm not sure.
何それ
Of course, I don't hate her. I'm just not sure if I can see her as a romantic interest. I never thought of her that way, so I was never conscious of that. And if you told me to start doing that now, it'd feel kind of odd.
ショゴイン先輩これ全然脈あるじゃないですか諦めるにはまだ早いじゃないですか
そうなのかなそうなの
そうですよだって嫌いじゃないんですよ嫌なんじゃなくてわからないだけなんですから
そっかそうだ
Two ignore me and start chattering by themselves. There's still a chance, and it's too early to give up.
あのねミッチー昨日学園長すっごく落ち込んでたらしいんだショゴイン先輩が見たんだって
そうだよ学園長と生徒に戻るきっぱり諦めるって言いながら泣いてたんだよ
She acted normal in front of me, though. Didn't consider that she could have been that depressed. was so assured that she thought of the date as an ending point.
そんなの一生懸命我慢して普段通りに振る舞ってたに決まってるじゃないか。
That's so.
そうだよ。そんな好きとか嫌いとかすぐに割り切れるはずないだろ。
No, but
カラスはすごい。いいこと言う。
いや、だって人の気持ちってそう簡単に切り替えられるものじゃないと思いますから。
he's right. If they did, I wouldn't be feeling this strange sense of loss. I wouldn't have ponder my feelings towards her
ミ
either.
ッチ、学園長に伝えに行こう。別に諦める必要なんてないって。
But wait, I'm not giving her the okay.
それならそれできっぱりはっきり振ってあげるべきだと思うの。中途半端は良くないよ。
She's right. I left the principal hanging. I don't have any rebuttal to
学園
that.
長のところに行こう。ミッチ。
Here's the thing. It's not like he's being indirect about it. He himself doesn't know yet. He shouldn't reject if he's not sure if he loves her. But
行こう。ちゃんとさせなくちゃ。
fine. Without giving me a chance to talk back, to urge me on to the principal's office.
あれ
Upon our arrival, we discovered that no one is there. We wait for some time, but the principal doesn't
どこ
return.
に行ったんでしょうね。
今日はどこかに行かれるって聞いてないんだけどな。
To be honest, I feel relieved that she's not here. Still don't know what I'm going to say to her. Hey, she's not here, so...
よし、探しに行きましょう。
そうだね。話は早く伝えた方がいいもんね。
Huh?
よし、行くよミッチ。
Wait, guys. Really ignoring me, the two of them exit the office. I don't have a choice but to follow them, but seriously, what am I doing? We searched the school, but are unable to find her. We always randomly run into her when she's wandering around the school for no reason. Yeah, we can never find her when we need her.
学園長、どこに行ったんだろうね。
本当にね。
Momo, you okay?
大丈夫。ちょっと疲れただけ。
Momo is visibly exhausted from all the walking we have done. I carry on my back as we keep going, but evening approaches before
も
long.
うすぐ夜だね。
Yeah,
もも、一旦風紀委員室に戻らないと。
want me to take you there?
さっきよりはだいぶ元気だよ。
He says that, but her voice sounds weary. She's really gonna be okay. That's all I can take her there anyway. I should be returning to the bureau.
明日にしましょうか。
そうだね。
このまま探し続けるわけにはいかないし、守護員先輩も俺たちもやることがあるし。
Yeah. In the end, we disbanded the search party. Omoto and Momo seem really disheartened, but personally I'm relieved. Still, Momo made me realize that I need to set things straight. I have to sort out my feelings as soon as I can, for the principal's sake. I should split up before the bell rings then.
そうだね。ごめんね、子が。もう下ろしてくれて大丈夫だよ。
Okay.
一人で大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫だから。じゃあ、風紀委員のお仕事してくるね。
Momo gets off my back and nods energetically, but she still looks a bit wobbly as she leaves.
本当に大丈夫かな？
I'm a bit worried, but if we don't get back to the bureau soon, Moko's gonna yell at
あ、
us.
そっか。
Let's go then. We head back to the bureau before the bell chimes. Moko's annoyed as expected, but the rest of the day goes by uneventfully. I can't leave the principal hanging forever. I'm not going to answer. I'm not going to arrive at my answer right away. Will I be able to say so when I see her tomorrow? I meant for returning to my dorm room. I still can't stop thinking about it. Well, hear frantic knocking at my door. Looking at the clock, it's already morning. What the heck? So annoying. Momo? I get out of bed and walk over to the door, rubbing my tired eyes. Why is Momo here so early in the morning? What happened? Momo shoves a scrap of paper at me. So barely awake, I take the paper and look at it. Appears to be a letter. Looking at it closely, I see the words information regarding the European Magic Workshop. Magic Workshop? The letter is about a workshop taking place in Europe, the homeland of magic, where one can further their knowledge. It seems to be a very thorough description that includes the activities and topics covered. However, it also says the schedule is undecided because they will be going to various locations to study magic. At the very bottom it says, as you are the principal of a school that is protecting endangered magical techniques, we would love for you to participate. Momo, please come down. What? Momo's findings throw me for a loop, and I can't formulate a response. The principal read this letter and booked a flight for this morning. No way. She's like talking and notice that she's been talking at the ear for a while because the window right next to him is already shattered. Momo, I understand. Thank you. Thank Momo for the information. Hurry back inside to get changed, then dash out of my room. When I arrive at the front school, I spot the principal with a suitcase. Made it in time. Fuhito! Thank God I made it in time. I run up to her and she gives me a dumbfounded look. However, she immediately shakes her head and returns to her usual expression. Yeah, I heard from Momo. The principal is acting the same as usual. Before I might have told her to have a safe trip, but right now I can't say that. That's because I don't know if she truly wants to go. Why such a sudden trip? The principal awkwardly averts her gaze. So she really didn't mean what she said. Momo told me when it's departing, there should still be some time. The principal laughs listlessly. I've never seen her like this before. Fuhito? There's a profound loneliness in her eyes. I'm finally convinced that her expression and attitude from before was just an act. When are you coming back? You're not thinking of staying there forever, right?
この学園の学園長なのだよ。
But you're not gonna wait until I'm gone, are you? She goes silent. Is it just my imagination, or does she look uncomfortable? Cannot but think that she really did intend to wait until I was gone before returning. Silence is overwhelming. Her lack of response is partially my fault, though. Alright, I thought it'd be fine to continue as we were. I'm sorry for not seeing things through and realize that I'm at fault. Sorry, I'll be honest with you now.
何をったんで?
How I feel about you. Even now, I'm still not really sure how I want to proceed. But while you're gone, I'll also sort out my own feelings and make sure to come up with an answer. So please come back while I'm still here. The principal stands there, stupefied for a while, still processing what I just said. However, she comes back to her senses and frowns.
いや、なんかいい雰囲気で言ってるけど、
Yeah, yeah.
それってつまり生殺しではないか。
Well, I feel bad about it, but that's what I truly think. When I'm in my distress, the principal bursts out in laughter. Hearing her natural laugh somehow makes me feel a bit relieved.
しかし、ここで軽々しく、はい、好きですなどと言わない、そういう君が私は好きなのだよ。
Fuhito?
頑張って研修を早く終わらせてくるよ。
Please do.
君の答えを楽しみにしているのだからね。すぐにでも終わらせられるさ。
Okay. There's a tinge of embarrassment in her smiling face. However, her expression quickly changes to one of
だ
mischief.
からこれくらいの充電は許してくれたまえ。
Whoa! The principal leaps towards me. I still hesitate. That's so fucking adorable, ZG, man. But nonetheless, I catch her and hold her tight.
ありがとう、古賀くん。
Don't worry about it. I wonder if it's okay for me to do this while my feelings are still uncertain. As I'm pondering, the principal looks at me and
こんな
giggles.
ことをしてもいいんだろうかなんて考えているのかね。いいのだよ。私がこうすることを望んでいるのだから。
Fuhito.
帰ってきた時には君が私を好きだと自覚した上でこうしてもらうよ。
Assuming that's the case.
そうなってもらわないと困るのだ。
Okay, okay. Hopefully I can figure out my own emotions before she returns. Still have no idea how it's going to turn out. But I'll use our time apart
あり
properly.
がとう、古賀くん。行ってくるよ。
Yeah, take care. I send her off and return to the school building where classes are about to begin. Students are filing in as usual. It's a good thing no one saw us.
ミッチ。
Hey, Omaro, good
お
morning.
はよう。聖護院先輩に学園長がヨーロッパに行っちゃうって聞いたんだけど。
Yeah, she is.
本当なの？
Omaro stares at me. He probably wants to know how I reacted. However, he's not sure if that'd be acceptable to ask. This guy's so soft-hearted I'm worried for him, but he really is a good guy. Don't worry, I talked with her before she left.
本当？
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel, but I told her that I would figure it out before she returns.
そうなんだ。
Couldn't just give her a casual response.
そうだね。ちゃんと考えて答えてあげないと。
Omuro smiles in relief. He really is considerate. I'm impressed by how much he sympathizes with others. If anything, I'm lucky to have someone like him around to listen to my thoughts. Well, I'll go through it slowly. There's probably plenty of time.
そっか。納得のいく答えが出るといいね。
Literally the next day, I'm back! Now tell me! A day passes and then another.
たったいまー。
2 days.
に
Okay,
早
2
く会い
days.
たかったから研
More
修
than
パパッ
expected.
と終わらせてきたよ。
え？ああ。
Everyone stops in their tracks upon seeing the figure who just who's just thrown open the door.
おや、みんなどうしたのかね。せっかくこうやって学園長が帰ってきたっていうのに。
Oblivious to our bafflement, she looks around impatiently. That was too fast! It's only been 3 days!
頑張ったのに。
That's not the point!
で、古賀くんの答えはどう？
Principal ignores my protest and stares at me with gleaming eyes. Look, I didn't think you'd come back so quickly, so I'm still not ready. The principal looks like her soul just left her body. However, she pulls herself back together and stares at me again.
もう一度聞いてもいいだろうか。
Listen, you worked too hard. I said I'm still not. I inadvertently look away from her. But no matter what, I can still feel her reprimanding glare.
せっかく頑張ったのに。すっごい頑張ったのに。
How was I supposed to know? It felt like it was going to be at least a couple of months.
生殺しにした上、約束を破るとはなんというけどなのだ。
Again, I had no idea that you were going to come back so soon. The principal is furious, but no one expected her to be back this fast. Everyone else was here was surprised, so it's only natural that I would be too.
君のような人でなしには賠償を要求するぞ。ひどい。
What damages?
なんだね。何でもいいですが、騒ぐのなら部屋の外でお願いします。
Principal faces Muko's annoyed scowl with a sweet smile. I have a really bad feeling about this.
それでは外に出ようではないか。古賀くんをちょっと借りるよ。
どうぞ。
では行こ
Wait, Muko! Muko continues to read her book in silence, ignoring my pleas. I shamefully get dragged away with the principal.
なんなんだありゃ。
でも学園長が元気みたいでよかったです。
Okay, let's turn that off again after all. The principal drags me out of the bureau and then stops and looks up at me. As expected, she looks
う。と
livid.
いうわけで、私は君に賠償を要求する。
You can't just...
死に物ぐらいで頑張って早く帰ってきたのに、あまりにもひどい仕打ちじゃないか。
To be fair, she implied that she would try to stay away on this training for almost 3 years before she decided to come back as quickly as possible. So it is unreasonable to expect her training that could have taken 3 years to suddenly be reduced to 3 days. Like the math doesn't hold up. I don't have to come back to
という
that.
わけで、再びの1日限定恋人デートを要求す
Huh?
る。要求す
Okay. With her pointing her finger at my face and pouring out accusations, I have no choice but to accept. The next day, as ordered, I'm going on a date again. The location is the same as last time. Naturally, Nina Mai is absent.
る。
Principal is in a good mood, perhaps because she can go on another date with me. Yesterday's anger is nowhere to be seen. I'm a bit relieved to see her so cheery.
デートはいいものだな。
Is it?
ああ、そうだと思う。
The principal nods, sits down beside me, and intertwines her fingers with mine. She squeezes my hand every so often, making me feel tingly
あの
inside.
ね、古賀くん。
ん？
ヨーロッパはすごく遠くて、とっても寂しかったんだよ。
But you were only there for 3 days.
何を言う。たかが3日、されど3日だ。それに、たった1日だとしても、 離れて寂しいものは寂しいのだ。
I see.
ああ、
Since I sent her off without an answer, those 3 days could have been excruciating to her. What was she thinking while we were apart? I want to know, but I'm too scared to ask. Besides, I wouldn't be able to answer that same question if it weren't directed at me. So, about the workshop principal. The principal immediately pinches back my hand with her other hand. Ow!
ヒトちゃん、デート中にそんな他人行儀な呼び方はしない。
Fuhito?
何かな？
Fuhito releases my hand upon being called by her name. Was it okay to end your training so
過
quickly?
程をしっかり理解していれば早く終わらせるのは問題ないようだったよ。
Really?
本当だと思う。
Well, even if she were lying, I wouldn't blame her. She finished up early because she wanted to come back to the school.
まあ、君に会って答えを聞きたいという気持ちがなければここまで早くは終わらなかったよ。それなのにまだ整理がついていないとは。
He strengthens her grip on my hand and glares at me. Thought her mood had recovered, but I guess it was unreasonable to expect that so soon. Normally, you wouldn't expect it to be so fast. Plus, he went all the way to Europe.
あ、焦りすぎだったのは認めるよ。
Besides, this was your tactic. Leave him like stay away for a little bit. Make him stew in the fact that you're not around anymore. Like, make him feel your absence. You wasted your opportunity, Fuhito. Right.
でも本当に早く会いたかったんだ。どんな答えなのだろうとワクワクしていた。
Yeah.
君に会いたいとそればかり思っていた。
Should have already known this, but hanging it in person is embarrassing.
ちょっと話しすぎたかな。
It's fine, you just got back from a trip after all.
そうか。ありがとう。
As we talk, Fuhito lets out a quiet yawn. She quickly blushes when she realizes that I saw it.
少し眠くてね。ここでお昼寝をしてもいいかな。
Her casual demeanor made it easy to forget that she arrived from Europe yesterday. She also might have overworked herself in order to come back. If that's the case, it's only natural for her to be tired. Oh, mind, go ahead and sleep.
ありがとう、古賀くん。
It's not something you have to thank me for.
それほどのことなのだよ。
Fuhito leans on me and closes her eyes. As I watch her, she quickly dozes off. She must have been exhausted to fall asleep so fast. She really overdid it. Sleepy face looks so blissful. In the end, I was too touched by her affection to reject her, and now it's become like this. I wouldn't normally get swept away like this, but for some reason, with Fuhito I did. When did this happen? Some thinking, I find myself getting tired as well. It could have been because I was thinking too much, or because of the warmth coming from Fuhito's body. This is a dream. Ah, right, it must be a dream. Memories. Sounds like I'm at a festival. Your lively voices all around me. I feel something in my hand. Someone's palm. And it's soft and smaller than mine. Is it a girl's? Squeeze it and it feels small and tender, so it must be. I see, we're walking around the festival together. Side by side, holding hands, taking in the sight. It's kind of fun doing this together. The girl holding my hand looks at me with a wide grin. Her happy smile makes me smile back. Wake up in front of a lake. It's not a dream. Could that have been 10 years ago? Couldn't see her face, but does that mean I finally remembered something from that time? I really did meet Fuhito 10 years ago then.
君が悪い。
They just smashed the bird. What? How the heck could this be my fault?
私の前であんなに可愛い寝顔を無防備にさらす君が悪い
Oh
のだ。
Lord! Fuhito saw the man asleep and just took one look at it and decided, oh, that's an all-you-can-eat buffet right there. That's normally what the guy says!
仕方がないだろう。私は君のことが好きだと分かっているくせに頑張って寂しいの我慢したし、もういい加減我慢の限界なのだ。欲望が爆発したのだ。
Your desires. No matter how much I pushed her away, this time I was unable to resist her attacks. Our lips connected in a soft kiss. We continued to kiss the night away. Are you alright? Fuhito nods meekly at my concerned question. She then looks up at me with a smile.
大丈夫。
Oh, there absolutely is like a nude cuddling CG here. Really?
大丈夫でなければこんな顔していないよ。
I see. I have no choice but to answer her give her what? I feel like my brain is melting from like messing up on. I have no choice but to accept her answer. There we go. After the deed is done, Fuhito sits beside me and clings to my arm with a satisfied smile. However, I find myself unable to smile back. Maybe because I'm mad at myself for getting swept into that. Not really that easy. Thought it was tougher than that. Jeez, there's something wrong with the order of events here.
前回のデートではキスをしたので今回もと思っていたのだがうっかりそれ以上もらってしまった。
Unintentionally.
でも私はすごく満足しているぞ。とっても幸せだと思う。
She does look elated. This might be the happiest I've ever seen her. However, her smile changes to a frown when she sees that I'm not responding.
古賀くん?
Yeah?
少しはしゃぎすぎただろうか。
Okay, so he
君
didn't
が答えを出す
answer
前
during the
に
H scene.
行為に及んでしまったことは申し訳ないと思っている。でもこれは一日恋人という条件の中でしたことだから君がそこまで気に病む必要はないのだよ。
What are you saying? I'm a bit offended by what she just said, which surprises her. Doesn't have anything to do with the agreement. This happened because I couldn't push you away like it did last time. Don't you get it?
そういうこと?
Fuhito looks at me with a puzzled expression. I guess that means she doesn't understand. But explaining would be annoying too. What?
それはどういう意味かな?
Well, you can interpret as me liking you if you want.
つまり
Fuhito suddenly slams into me. It's embarrassing how excited she is, so I look away without saying anything. Fuhito clings to my arm even more
一
tightly.
日限定恋人は無期限延長ということで構わないのかな?
Yeah. Still unable to face her, I merely nod in assent.
やったよ万歳
Stop shouting.
だって君冷静になれるわけがないだろ
Fucking adorable, man.
こんなに嬉しいことはない
Her blatant displays of affection are seriously embarrassing. I feel like if I let this conversation go on, it's gonna turn into something ridiculous. Anyway, I had a dream just now when I was sleeping.
夢?
Yeah. I was in a crowded place, holding a girl's hand. Might have been you, Fuhito. What? Why are you laughing? Fuhito burst into laughter at my dream. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, she's the one who asked if I recalled how her hand felt.
それはまるっと君の勘違いだからね。
Huh?
だって 10年前に会ったことなんてないし。
What? I'm dumbfounded at the sudden conversion. Did you just say that? Is that we never met 10 years ago?
もう一度言おうか。10年前に会ったことはない。
This little troll. So you mean... I heard her right the first time. She confirmed what she just said. Wait a second, that means...
どうしても君を落としたくて創作して作り話したよ。
Oh my fucking god! This troll! This little piece of shit! Oh, when I told you that we met like 10 years ago, it didn't actually happen. I just wanted to fucking dupe you into staying around me more so I can make you fall for me. What?
作り。
But the cafeteria at the shrine.
なんだ、古賀くんはなかなかのうっかりさんだな。私の方からは一言も具体的なことは言ってなかっただろう。全部君に話させて、それだって言っていただけだよ。
What? Are you kidding me?
まったくの、嘘だと思う。
Fuhita puffs out her chest with pride. I can only watch her in silent astonishment. Why did I spend every single day worrying about memories I couldn't recall?
いやー、恋人にしてくれるのに実際これだけ苦労しまくるとは思っていなかったよ。古賀くんは本当に身持ちが固いな。しかしそれを考えるとあの判断は正解だったと考えざるを得ない。あれがなかったら落としきれなかっただろう。
What? Fuhito continues her unbelievable remarks with a smile, clinging tightly to me all the while.
結果良ければ全てよしだよ。
She had me in the palm of her hand this entire time. What the hell? Seriously, what the hell?
幸せだな。これからはずーっと一緒だよ、古賀くん。
Whatever. Tired of it all. I don't bother arguing back. Thanks for playing. What the fuck was any of that? What the fuck?
時計仕掛けのレイライン。
That was a trip.
残影の夜が明けるとき。
That was a fucking trip and a half. She's great though. Anyways, next time we'll be moving on into Fuhito-Route. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye-bye.